Ready, Run Mega Entertainment Network. Tonight, we have a very fun night of Magic the Gathering for you. It's Mixed Bracket Commander, brought to you as always by CardKingdom.com. They're a kingdom of cards, and more importantly, the sponsor of this program. And I'm going to read you some wonderful copy that Beige has not ordered me to say in the slightest. This is something I wanted to say all by myself because it's part of our sponsorship agreement.
All by yourself.
But they're a very nice place. We like Card Kingdom, and if you go to use our affiliate code, you say Loading Ready Run, send me button, please. You can get a cool button, a 1-inch button that says something pithy. I don't remember what our button says right now. Paul?
Have we made that a button yet?
What?
I don't remember what this button says.
I
thought you were going to say pithy needle.
Something pithy needle.
Yeah. Oh. Well, somebody's pithy.
Oh.
It might say that if you wait a while. I don't know.
You get a mystery button.
You're going to get a button, and more importantly, you're going to get the satisfaction of telling Card Kingdom that you like us, and this is the kind of content that you want to keep seeing. Anyhow, if you're also thinking, I want to support other people that like Loading Ready Run in a monetarily and organized contractual kind of way, why not buy some Dragon Shield sleeves? You can use code LRRMTG5 and you can get 5% off your order. They're the sleeves that we all have. These are just my legitimate deck sleeves, and they are Dragon Shields. So there you go. And finally, this is a bit of a special announcement. Oh no, finally our Patreon, patreon.com. Just give us money directly if you don't want to muck around with all this capitalism. You can think of yourself as like a 17th century Venetian lord or lady. Or
excellent amusement peasant. Have some fun so you can eat.
Baby is very strong, by the way. I just want to shout. We glossed right over it. Very good.
Yeah, but some sort of noble who could use your extra funds to commission a local jester or 4. Or technically 5 because Paul's running the stream. But the point being, Patreon. But now you can also support us because we're having a warehouse moving sale. It's running until early in April. The deals have literally never been better. Please take our stuff so we don't have to ship it. That's the rationale there.
As I've been saying, we're moving warehouses and we're moving the savings onto you.
Yeah, so we don't have to be moving.
The prices have never been lower.
Anyhow, I think that concludes all of our housekeeping.
We should also mention the PPR.
You have so much ad reads.
You were nailing it.
Yeah.
Right. What's coming up on Friday? If you can't get enough of us.
Next Friday, not
this Friday.
Not
today.
Right after this.
Yeah.
Next, 1 week from today.
Surprise.
It's the Tarkir Dragonstorm pre-release. We have guests Brian the Dragon Master Kibler, Olivia Gobert Hicks. We're so excited to have Olivia back. We've never had Brian before. This is going to be super fun.
I've never had Brian before.
He's going to demolish us.
No, probably, yeah.
But that's okay. We're going to have a great time. So please tune in. And once again, in the sort of the spirit of capitalism, tell Wizards how much you like that. Mm-hmm. But I think that now concludes our business and our ad reading.
Yeah, we're all bidsed up.
Okay. So, we have a high concept stream for you this week.
No one's ever thought of this.
I think we're unique. I don't know.
I don't actually know if it
I don't think anybody else, I've never seen anyone else do this.
That was a genuine comment, Red's facetiously.
Love that word.
Feces, sea fish?
Yeah.
Down by the seashore.
Good joke. All right, everybody. Good job.
All right, we're done. All right, thanks for good night, everybody.
So instead of the old commander rating system, we're going to be like, yeah, my deck is a feces, sea fish, seashore.
My deck is pretty feces.
Yeah, we've got the new commander bracket system, and we decided what would happen if we faced off the commander brackets against one another, but we also balanced them with life totals and turn order to see if they could do it. So I'm just going to let Ben introduce his deck and why he's going first and why he has 50 life.
Oh, look, I have a little 1 right beside me. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hi, yeah. So I decided to go with a 1 because it felt like a great time for me to break out this terrible deck that I've been working on for a while. So I get to start with 50 life, which is pretty cool. I'm going to start with 10. And my commander is Gigantha, the Wellspring, who I am playing for the colors. It is a 5-color deck, and they are a 5/5 that taps for every color of the rainbow. The theme of this, the Bracket 1 deck is Thematic, very goofy. Did you have some dumb idea and you want to make a deck out of it? This is the playground for you. This is my Monster Hunter themed deck.
Yo.
The theme of it is not necessarily like a one-to-one, like this monster is Rathalos from it. Instead, what it is I'm running a bunch of really undercosted, terrible drawback creatures, symbolizing that people will want to kill my creatures, and we all get cool benefits and stuff out of them. I am running all 6 of cards that involve bounty counters, and we'll be putting bounties on things.
You
which
have a hunted Lamasu in your deck?
I have the entire hunted cycle in this deck. Yes, indeed. And there's also a couple of little funky things in there. So yeah, it's a goofy one, and this felt like the perfect time to bring in. So yeah, that's what I'm playing. What are you playing, Kathleen?
I'm playing a bracket 2 deck, and I am playing this deck specifically because I already had it sleeved up and ready to go, which I think is the most bracket 2 things on.
100%.
too.
Yeah.
The deck started out as the Alayla Precon, and then what I did is I took some cards out and I added some different cards to it that I liked better, or that I thought were cooler, or that I'm trying out. It's kind of a ship of Theseus situation.
Yeah.
Ship
What
of
is- what-
feces fish.
Yes, yes, thank
A
you.
facetious.
So I've also played this deck a bunch. I bring this deck to cons. It's pretty to Magic Con. So if you ever played me at a Magic Con, you've probably played against a version of this deck. And basically, it's the Alayla deck with some different spells in it. I'm going to try to play spells on your turn. I'm going to try to have some fairies. They fly. I put it into Moxfield, and it was like, this is a bracket 2. It contains 0 game changers, and it contains 1 tutor, which is like the fairy tutor.
You can actually
So-
have up to 3 tutors.
I can,
Yeah.
but they're not in this deck.
All right, because I have 3 tutors in bracket 1, which is nice. Yeah.
It told me it was a 2.
So I'm piloting Chatterfang, and I'm going to be representing the bracket 3. And to try and balance things out here, I'm at 30 life instead of the normal starting 4 life, or 40 life rather. And as a bracket 3, there's obviously a squirrel precon deck, but I've taken that idea to its logical extreme. This is squirrels on drugs. I'm running Doubling Season. I've got Gaia's Cradle. I've got like all 3 of the Gaia's Cradles. I've got the 3-tree city and the 3-mana enchantment as well.
Growing rates.
But I also feel that this is a theme deck. So instead of playing top tier on color removal, all of my removal spells are squirrel based. There has to have a squirrel in the art. Basically, they're all from Bloomborough. All of my pump spells and win cons are also squirrel based. Instead of Overrun, I'm playing preposterous proportions.
Making big squirrel.
Like stuff like that, right? It's interesting, and I feel that a 3, at least for me, is as much about what you don't include as what you do include, and so it's pushed within the confines of the squirrel box.
This is a very strong squirrel deck, but it's not what Wheeler's running.
Wheeler.
Billie Eilish wrote a song about me because I'm the bad guy. That might be the wrong Yuriko. I brought 2 Yurikos in case my first Yuriko didn't show up well on camera. Hi, I'm Wheeler. I'm playing the bracket 4 deck. I have 20 life, and I'm playing Yuriko the Tiger's Shadow. I am very much a bracket 4 deck. I am not a CDH deck. The way that I'm looking at it is my deck is juiced. I'm trying to be unfair. I'm not holding back, but also I'm not optimized for a tournament setting. I'm not teched out for like Null Rod or Torpor Orb and all these cards that are...
Sphering us out or anything.
No, I'm like... I am full of cocaine as well, Serge. Thank you for sharing. But it is... I'm high on my own supply, I guess is what I'm saying. Which is the big thing for bracket 4, especially in comparison to a bracket 3 deck or a CDH deck that we don't have here. I'm just here to ninja people out. I'm not on every big fatty boom boom make the game end in 3 turns because that's not good for camera. And also, I don't actually think that's strategically the best thing to be doing. So
Not
that
at
also,
20 life.
That mentality
Yeah.
feels in tune with being bracket 4.
If I may jump in really quick, so I forgot to mention my game changers. So I'm only running 2 game changers. They are Demonic Tutor and Gaia's Cradle.
Cool.
I could have up to 3, and I could have more tutors. I think the only tutors I have in this deck are also Demonic Tutor and one of my 2-mana squirrels is also a squirrel tutor. I can't remember its name.
I have Wishclaw Talisman.
So,
So I'll make you have 3 more tutors.
Oh, there you go.
I think I have 12 game changers.
That's sick.
Maybe
yeah.
13, maybe more. Who knows?
Well, we ready to go, team?
We're ready
Game
to go.
on!
Game on. I will draw for the start of the turn, and I'm going to play this bop and pass.
Oh, forced into Bird of Paradise. We found the problem.
It's basically Soul Ring.
All right, I'm gonna play this Watery Grave, and I'm gonna let it come into play tapped, and I'm gonna pass.
Draw for the turn. I'm going to play for my land for the turn is a Cavern of Souls. This is going to be a shocker. I'm going to name Squirrel. And then, oh my god, I can't actually tap it. This, never mind. And I'm going to cast a Squirrel Clamp with it.
Okay.
And pass.
I am going to
I like
play
Squirrel Clamp.
Thank you, thank you.
Underground Sea. I'm going to cast a Memnite.
Tight.
Can I just talk about how this first turn is so indicative of the brackets? Because this is Spacek Land, pretty pretty.
My deck is
Bird of
all
Paradise,
pretty.
Old school Watery Grave. You got a Skull Clamp. You're in bracket 3, and that's a
Also
duel.
also the Cavern of
Surge
Souls.
is a modern deck.
Yeah.
Go.
And
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I am gonna play.
Sorry.
Well, somebody said rules consideration. Should it be lowest bracket deck goes first or highest bracket deck goes last?
We did
That's-
both of those?
we did that.
Literally that, yeah.
Isn't that the same thing?
It is.
I guess they're saying that anything else in between
Yeah,
could have
Yeah,
been whatever.
yeah. No, we did both of those. Great idea.
Great idea, us.
stop reading our Slack.
I'm gonna tap for 3, and I'm gonna play Bounty Board.
Oh, it begins.
So this is a Manolith.
Yeah.
That also, for 1 and tap, I can put a bounty counter on target creature as a sorcery, and whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, each of its controller's opponents draw a card and gain 2 life.
That is so cool.
This card, so I had this just before OTJ came out, and this card got in the pre-con, and I was like, okay, bounty counters.
It's time. We're
Yeah,
on.
yeah. That's me. Go for it.
Amazing.
I will say though, this could have been. This is very much a 4-color, and there's a blue card in it deck, but the 4-color in 4-color no blue commander sucks. Oh, Bitter Blossom, let's go. I'll grab you some fairies.
I
Incredible.
have fairy tokens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like playing Saskia. She's not a fun card to resolve. And then all the partner commanders are boring.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm running Gigantha.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn. I'm going to play. My second land for the turn is going to be a Swarm Yard.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually pretty stoked about these draws. 2 mana, I'm going to cast an Arcane Signet.
Okay. I see why you said you had a funny opener.
And then I'm going to cast the Arcane Signet into a Nested Shambler.
Hey, okay.
This is a 1-mana 1/1 zombie that when it dies, it explodes into squirrels.
Cool.
So I'm pretty sure if I clamp it, I actually get 2 squirrels and 2 cards.
Yeah.
Because you get X squirrels where X is equal to its power.
And it dies
That's
as a
correct.
2/0.
Yeah.
End of your turn, I'm going to flash in a Spectral Sailor.
Oh, Flying Man.
Untap. Draw.
Serge, did your deck construction involve a Scryfall search for cards that have squirrel on them?
I mean, not on them in the art specifically, but definitely have the word squirrel in the text.
I don't know if you did it, because I know that you're still sort of learning the syntax for like Scryfall searches.
They
but
definitely do have an art search.
Yeah.
I don't know how to for that one.
I'll
but
help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I do a lot of it.
I'm going to go to combat here.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to attack Ben with Memnite and Kathleen with my Spectral Sailor.
And what is your ninjutsu cost?
2. Oh. So I'm going to ninja out Yuriko here.
I am not blocking it out.
Nothing to block.
Turning
can't
this
block.
Memnite. So it's a 1/3. So,
So combat damage or not yet?
well,
Sorry.
I don't know. Are we going to combat damage?
Yes. Yeah.
Great. Let's go to damage. So Ben takes 1. Kathleen takes 1. The one damage that Ben took is commander damage from Yuriko. And then a ninja I control dealt combat damage to a player, so I'm going to reveal the top card of my library and put it into my hand, and you're all going to lose life equal to its mana.
Evil
value.
Bob.
Sick.
That's a good one. That's a temporal trespass, so everybody
So we all
takes
take
11.
11?
Yeah.
All right, I go to 38. You go to
19.
19. And Kathleen goes to 28. All right.
All right, well,
And I'm going to cast Memnite, and I'll pass.
Yeah.
Cool turn 2, bro.
It's not bad.
yikes.
All right. It's pretty good. All right, I'm going to untap draw. Okay. Well, I have a neat play, too.
Oh.
I'm going to take 2 from this Godless Shrine.
Yeah.
And then... Oh, can I do this? I don't know if I have the right colors of mana to do the way I want to. I need a total of... No, I can't do it the way I want to. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, instead, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap for black, and I'm going to play Hunted Horror.
Oh, yes.
So Hunted Horror is a 2-mana 7/7 with trample, and when it enters the battlefield, a target opponent creates 2 3/3 green centaur creatures with protection from black. Kathleen, I'm going to give you 2 3/3 centaurs with pro
I
black.
would love 2 3/3 centaurs. Thank you. Cool.
Do we have a token for that? Or
I'll get it in a second.
Yeah, well, we can grab those shortly. And then I'm going to tap for 3 and cast a Fecundity.
whenever creature dies, that creature's controller may draw a card.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it's not even you.
Yeah, it's symmetrical.
Oh.
Everybody
Oh my
gets some
God.
stuff.
Dude, this clamp is so online right now.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my God.
I will pass to you.
All right, at the beginning of my upkeep, I would like to point out this is the bitter blossom that was got encased in kryptonite.
Oh, it got
essentially.
slabbed,
It
yeah.
got slabbed, and they're like, "Well, there you go. There's your 6.5 heavily played
Nice,
bitter
nice.
blossom." And I'm like, "Can you get it out? Because I still want to play with it." It was very funny.
The look on their faces when you said that, and they were like,
We don't really unslap cards often.
And I just would have been happy with the grading.
let me find a screwdriver.
But the point being, it's going to deal 1 damage to me, and I'm going to get a blue-black fairy rogue. Bzzz. And that's going to come into play as well. The beginning of my upkeep. Then I'm going to draw a card. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to play this Swamp. And the nice thing about why I like playing this deck at cons is I'm done my turn. Go ahead, Serge.
You could have these 2 3/3s with pro black if you want to attack somebody with them.
That's true, I could. I don't know. I kind of want to leave them back to block ninja flyers.
You got the fairy too.
That's true.
That's a.
I'm done.
All right. Untap. Draw for the turn.
Yeah, I have the the Ulalek, the pre-con Eldrazi dude, still slabbed from that.
So if I do this, if I do this.
Surge officially gets to Skull Clamp for 3 cards.
I know.
each time.
All right, I'm going to use
happy
the
for you.
Arcane Signet to attempt to clamp the Nested Shambler.
Sure.
All right, Nested Shambler is going to die as a 2/0, and that's going to draw me 2 cards and make me ace. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I'm trying to think if there's a smarter way to do this. Do I play my commander first?
If you have the mana, yes.
Oh, I can play a land. So if I play it first, then I get 3 squirrels?
You get 3 squirrels.
If 1 or more tokens be created, make that many +1. Wait, if 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus that many +1/+1 squirrels. So if I put my commander, I'd actually get 4 squirrels. Right? Isn't that how that works?
Why?
Chatterfang, it's that many +1.
Right. So how many are you making? Off
So it
of
would
Nested
see
Shambler?
2,
Yeah.
and then Shatterfang would see if 1 or more tokens,
Yeah.
that many.
Plus
2
1.
plus 1
It's 3.
is 3.
No, wouldn't I get 4? Sorry,
That
sorry.
many plus 1.
The +1 is not right. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus that many 1/1 squirrel tokens would be created.
Yeah, it's referring to them as a collective whole.
Created instead. instead.
Yeah, I think it's 4 squirrels.
You should get 4 squirrels. 'cause
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta,
yeah.
For
Yeah,
every
yeah.
token you make, you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
a
yeah.
squirrel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to play a forest,
Neat.
Yeah.
and then I'm going to cast my commander.
Good catch, Serge.
using Cavern of Souls. And then I'm going to use the Swarm Yard to equip the Clamp.
Okay.
All right. So then Clamp is going to die. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Thank you, Ben.
Two of them are tapped. But what about the other 2, Serge?
Oh, yeah. All right. So 2 are tapped from the Nested Shambler, and 2 are untapped from Chatterfang.
Cool.
Unless,
Are they?
does Chatterfang also make them tapped, chat?
Well, no, the nested shambler would make them tapped.
Oh, but Chattersfang just says you get that many plus 1.
No,
Yeah.
I think you're okay.
Yeah, you probably.
yeah.
Sorry, we
All-
were really gravitating when
all
you
of them
said
are tapped.
that many plus
The
one.
plus 1,
Yeah, they're all tapped.
they're all tapped.
Yeah, because the tokens are
Hilarious.
created by this, which
Oh my
creates
god,
them
that's
tapped.
so funny. Okay, all right.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cards go.
our man's with a full grip.
This is a nice board, everybody.
I'm sure it would be a shame if something happened to it. I'm sad I had to tap my Swarm Yard, so I can't protect my Chatterfang. But you know,
Well, it's not every game that the board is completely clogged this early.
Pay 2 mana for 7 or 3 bodies.
Clogged this early.
Yeah.
That seems unnecessarily cruel.
If you board wipe, Serge gets
oh my god, I would draw
15 cards. Or no, sorry,
No,
you,
no, no,
you draw
yeah.
5 cards.
Yeah.
I am going to attack Surge
Okay.
with my 1/1 flyer.
I have no blocks. Ninja time.
I do have an effect.
He's got another ninja.
I'm going to ninjutsu the Ingenious Infiltrator. This says whenever a ninja I control deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card. So I'm going to hit you for 2.
All right.
You
so
take 2
I'm
damage.
at 17.
I get to draw a card, and then I get to reveal the card.
Come on.
It's a land.
Ooh.
Safe.
It's also a gemstone cavern. That's kind of rude. I'm going to play it as my land for the turn, and then I have to discard. I'm actually going to discard the Spectral Sailor and then pass.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry about the plus one. I tried to say 1/1, but I swapped. it
No,
for
no,
plus
no.
one.
Yeah, you're all good,
Yeah,
man.
no.
That's why we
No,
were all
I know,
correct.
I know.
We were just reading the wrong thing. I'm going to play this Path of Ancestry. It's going to come in to play tapped.
Yo.
Now it's a bona fide commander tower. I'll go to combat. Ben, I will swing at you with the 7/7 Trampler.
Yeah, I'll go to 13.
Then I'm going to go white, white, no, red, white, black. Sorry, it's very particular. I'm going to play Mathis, Fiend Seeker. So it is a 3/3 with Minache. At the beginning of my end step, I put a bounty counter on target creature an opponent controls. And for as long as that creature has a bounty counter on it, it has, when this creature dies, each opponent draws a card and gains 2 life.
Oh, just like the bounty board
Yes.
counters.
Sick.
Key thing though, and I had to read into this, Mathis's is not for any bounty counter on it. It's his effect that gives the creature this thing, right? So it's like for example, that was weird. I could put this, let's say, use this to put a bounty counter on Memnite. It doesn't gain Mathis's
Oh,
thing.
sure.
But if I put a bounty counter, whatever Mathis picks will double down, which is
Interesting.
it's very weird and
It's
interesting.
not the same mechanic, but they do synergize
Yes.
in weird ways.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
That's going to be my turn. On my end step,
On your end step.
I need to put a bounty counter on something.
Oh.
And
I
I'm.
suggest Yuriko.
Are you going to kill Yuriko?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what's the next thing
The
that's
thing
likely
is,
to
Ben's
die.
things aren't great to put counters on because he ninjutsus them away
Interesting.
if they get through.
Sure.
So what I'm going to do is Surge.
Yes.
I'm going to pick a squirrel that's been increasingly
Oh,
dastardly.
this squirrel right here, it's got kind of a weird look in its eye. It's holding this water bottle like it's a pipe. And
Great.
I
It's going to
don't
be
know.
that one as I pass the turn.
At the end of Ben's turn, I'm going to flash in a Scion of Una.
Oh, make your fairy swole.
And they have Shroud.
Oh.
All right. At the beginning of my turn, I will take a damage and make a fairy off Bitter Blossom.
25.
Apply. I'll draw my card. I'd like more land. But I also...
I recently went the Rachel Weeks play where I made this deck has 38 lands.
Oh, really?
Is the recommended.
you going up
amount.
now?
Yeah.
More lands. It's fun to cast your spells.
Who do I want to attack? I'm going to attack...
Does anyone have any air flyers? I think
I have
you
a burp. I have a
Oh, yeah.
bomb.
I will attack Benjamin Wheeler for 2.
I got 11.
Go... Well, how many creatures are on the board right now? There's so many.
There's a
2,
bunch.
3, 4, 5. I have 5.
I'm fine with it. Go ahead.
All right. Interesting. Ominous. Hate that for me.
Both Wheeler and Kathleen have said this board's looking pretty thick.
Yeah. I'm going to draw for the turn.
Woo!
My
He's
life
got
for the turn is
mana.
Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah.
I can now add lots of mana. I'm going to add 5 green mana.
Yeah. Cool. That's pretty good.
Play a doubling season.
Yeah.
Blue player check. Blue player check.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Priorities on Kathleen first.
I'm going to Surge. I can't. It's just too powerful, but I do have Arcane Denial.
Sorry, what's that gonna?
A patois in my hand. Counter target spell. Its controller may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. I draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep.
Serge will remember this.
It's too powerful.
You get to draw some cards.
Yeah.
You didn't get to do that.
You're right. I didn't get to do that before. I only have 1 black source, which is off my arcane signet. Hold on.
2 if you're casting a squirrel.
Yeah, but I'm not casting a squirrel. Is the hard part.
Why are you running Cavernous Souls then?
What are you doing, man?
Well, I have other squirrel things that are black pips, but they're not squirrel spells,
Oh, I see.
right? So,
Those Bloomborough squirrels.
well, so like I'm thinking of casting the Scavenger's Talent,
Oh, okay.
right? Which has a squirrel in the art.
Yeah.
And it also synergizes with stuff. Whenever one or more creatures you control die, create a food token. This ability only triggers once each turn.
Oh, but you could clamp a squirrel.
I know. I'm thinking about it. All right, you know what? We're going to do that. I'm going to tap Arcane Signet for said Scavenger's Talent. Scavenger's Talent is on the stack.
You got it?
Yep.
Oh, I'm not going to counter that.
Sick. I would like to pay a green and to clamp the bad squirrel.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. This talent... Oh, it's only once each turn. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine.
Okay, I'm going to clamp the bad squirrel.
Okay.
So a couple things are going to happen here.
So much things are going to happen.
So the squirrel is going to die, and then we go in. What order do these abilities resolve in?
Is that a Mathis bounty counter?
So it is a Mathis one, but it will double dip because this just counts for
Right.
Bounty counters. So each of us we're going to get to draw 2 cards and gain 4 life, and you're going to get to draw 3 cards. Is the way I read that.
I'm just checking to see. So this is your... this gives the creature this ability. So your ability, you control all these abilities. So
sure.
They go on the stack. Like you put them on the stack.
All right. Well,
Except for Fecundity.
sure.
Fecundity is banned. So we draw Fecundity first. Or
so
you draw
I
Fecundity
draw
first.
Fecundity first. Great. I create 1 food token because I don't have a doubling season.
Yep.
When I create a food token, I make a squirrel token
I know, but it's to remind me to draw.
off of Chatterfang. Then everyone draw off the bounty tokens.
So we draw 2 cards and gain 4 life.
So much life.
Yeah, bro.
Except for me.
It's okay. You got a food token.
I do have a food
Draw
token.
2.
Draw 2. Gain
Busted.
4.
And then I'm going to draw 2 cards off the clamp.
You take that.
I already got you.
Yep.
I got you.
I have played a land. I have not attacked.
I block.
I mean, it has Forest Walk.
I don't block.
Yeah, Cavernous Souls is notably only to cast spells, right? It's not activated abilities. Yeah. That's fine. I'm going to have to go to cleanup. I mean, I could clamp again. No.
You're going to be drawing more
and
cards
go
off
to extra
Arcane.
cleanup.
Yeah, I'm going to discard. Unless anybody has other effects, I'm going to throw this forest into my graveyard as part of my end steppy.
All right. Arcane Denial says, controller may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep.
I accept.
get to draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep because it's Wheeler's upkeep.
Draw.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Got so many cards.
I do have so many cards.
So many cards.
I'm going to start off with a brainstorm.
Uh-oh. That seems bad if a ninja connects with us.
Yeah.
If a ninja connects with us. And by us, I mean you.
He's got no flyers currently.
I do have no flyers currently, correct. No,
I'll put those 2 on top.
my shields are down.
He's got no
I know.
flyers.
Going to play an exotic orchard as my land. I'm going to tap 2 and cast Mockingbird.
Ooh.
Who wants to make a friend and not attack me?
I mean,
Me?
Ben probably?
I'm not really. Well, I guess yeah. I guess you could make a hunted horror. Are you making a hunted horror?
Yeah, I'm going to make a hunted horror.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I'm going to have Mockingbird enter as a copy of Hunted Horror, except it has flying.
So it's a flying trample 5/5?
7/7.
7/7.
It's not. Yeah, right. Flying. It's got flample. Yeah.
It's got flample.
It's flamplin.
And I guess Ben gets 2 centaurs.
You could give them to someone else too if you want.
This is part of the agreement.
Oh,
you can
okay.
have these, just don't attack me.
Sure.
And then I am going
God,
to...
I wish that was me. Because then I'd get squirrels too.
I'll play an Ingenious Prodigy.
Cool.
It's a 0/1 Skulk. Enters with X counters, which is 0. At the beginning of my upkeep, if it has 1 or more counters on it, I can remove a counter from it if I do draw a card. But it's just a 0/1 Skulk.
Can I look at the art on that card for just a second?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
A little wizard. They got a big
The,
backpack.
the angle of it, I'll tell you after.
Okay, I can think of 2 things. One of them I'm comfortable saying on camera. Go ahead, Ben.
Okay. Actually. Yeah, that's fine. No, it's not. I'm gonna tap for this. Hey, Serge.
Hi.
That's a really dope land that you drew.
Thank you.
I would prefer it to be a different land, if that's okay.
What have you done to me?
I would like to Assassin's Trophy your Gaia's Cradle.
Why no show up on card?
I don't know. I probably gave the wrong art.
Destroy target permanent.
Were you hoping that if it doesn't show up
Hold on.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Assassin's
How
Trophy.
badly do you want to keep this cradle?
I mean, it does make my deck go up an entire level.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Maybe I'm not very good at this whole politicking thing. All right. So I get. Is it tapped or untapped?
It's untapped.
Okay.
All right. Untap. Draw. Whoa. I will play this Dragon Skull Summit as my land for the turn. And I'm gonna tap for 2, and I'm gonna play Shay Cormac. He's just a guy. So he's a 1/1, and for 1 mana, permanents your opponent's control lose hexproof, indestructible, protection, shroud, and ward until end of turn. And whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes the target of a spell or ability you control, put a bounty counter on that creature. Whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, put 2 1/1 counters on Shay.
Ah.
Yeah. Kathleen, I'm
Yeah.
going to tap for 1, and I'm going to put a bounty counter on this centaur. It gets an extra bounty counter from Shay. It means nothing.
The bounties don't stack, eh?
It's bounty,
No.
bounty.
No, yeah, it's just when a creature but a bow and it dies. Great. I'm going to go to combat. I'm a man of my word. I'm not attacking Wheeler this turn. I'm attacking with this 7/7 Trampler and 2 3/3s with Pro Black.
At.
Kathleen.
Oh.
Oh, me. Well, I'm going to trade my 3/3s for your 3/3s.
You got it.
And I will just take 7 off the Trampler.
All right. So Kathleen's going to take 7, go to 22. and multiple triggers happen. So
Good lord.
Yeah.
So 4 centaurs died.
yes, so lots of stuff's gonna happen. First, let's just do it in this way. So something with a bounty counter on it died. Shay gets 2 +1/+1 counters. Each of us had 2 creatures die, so we can draw up to 2 cards. It is a May trigger. And then everybody, because of the way that it worked out, is going to draw 2 cards and gain 4 life. Because I had 2 things die and you had 2 things die. And it's oh wait, sorry, no, it's only bounty counters. Kathleen does not draw. We get 2 cards and 4 life. Kathleen does not get the second draw. You
right.
So
got
I
the
just get the 2.
You just get the 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to shuffle my library then. Because I picked up a different card.
This brainstorm sucked.
Dude, I really wish I had a guy's cradle right now. I have so many cards in hand.
And then I am gonna vibe. On my end step, I'm going to put a bounty counter on something. Let's put it on Ben's Mockingbird.
Or hunted
Horror.
hunted horror.
Yeah. And that's me. Go for it, Kathleen.
All right. I'm going to lose a life. Boop. And I'm going to make, thank you, a fairy. I have 1 more of these. It has Summoning Sickness. Then I'm going to draw my card for the turn. Ah, finally, land.
The dream.
That's fine. I have lots of plays to make.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this Swamp. You'd think I would have all of these choices that I could make now, and yet here we are.
Diabori is correct. But I think we'll keep the cards, I guess. It should have only been 2 life. There was only 1 bounty counter creature that died.
Oh,
It's okay.
well, that's okay. Bounties are hard.
It's my first time around the deck. No. I was right. Because these 2 are double dipping their effect on 1 thing. I was correct the whole time.
So it's 1 bounty counter, but 2
It's
bounty
2
triggers?
Yeah. I was right.
Felwar Stone.
Felwar Stone.
I believe you do have blue and black mana.
But it wasn't a
Oh, yes.
Mathis one.
Yes.
That's what it was. There we go. All right.
Fairy Blade Crafter.
What's this one?
Whenever 1 or more fairies you control deal combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on Fairy Blade Crafter. Whenever it dies, each opponent loses X life. You gain X life, where X is its power.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a good one.
I would like to declare attacks on, I think, probably. Well, you have a Birds of Paradise.
I'm not blocking.
You're not blocking?
No, you got it.
All right, well, I will declare attacks on all of you.
Oh.
Wheeler, 2 in the air. Do you? Oh, you have a.
7/7.
Flample.
You have a
Flying.
7/7 flying trample. Do you have anything in the
I
air?
have nothing in the air, but I do have a Chatterfang.
Does
Chatterfang has an activated ability that can kill a creature on board.
Oh, because it has that many squirrels. That's so rude. Oh, well, my other fairies have Shroud because of the Scion of Voodoo.
All right.
So you can kill that one.
I could, in fact, kill that one.
Yes, so you could kill that one. But I'm attacking you for 2. And Ben, I'm attacking you for 2.
Where's the Una Siren going?
Well, if I can't attack everyone, I'll just attack you 2.
Okay. I'll
So-
take 2.
No, if you're attacking me, I will sacrifice 1 squirrel to give your Scion -1/-1.
All right, well, then you'll take 1, I guess.
All right, so may I have some dice, please?
Right, and you'll.
You need some dice?
I need some
Actually
dice.
take 1, right?
Because I make a food, which makes squirrel, and I draw a card off Fecundity. And then Kathleen will also draw a card off Fecundity.
Here's the dice.
And I have 2 foods.
Here's the counter for your fairy.
That one, because it
Right, I was like,
because
where
a
is this
fairy
going?
you controlled was it a fairy you controlled dealt combat damage.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it's 20. Yeah, there we go.
Whatever, yeah.
Fairy deal damage, get big, good.
Good.
Yes, whenever 1 or more fairies. So that
This
was
is- this-
1 or more,
this
so it
is
gets
my
1
hand right
counter. All right, that concludes my turn. Go ahead, Serge.
End steppy, I'm going to sacrifice a food to go up to 21 because I am worried about my life total.
The
Untappity.
Mathis one.
Right. untappity.
Oh, I've got to go to cleanup. I apologize.
Draw for the
One
turn.
sec.
I'm gonna do that to y'all. Time to find your reliquary towers, kids.
I don't think I have one.
No.
In a 2-color deck?
Yeah. I mean, maybe it should. I don't know.
I only have 6 mana. This makes Surge so sad.
I will be discarding this Quickling.
Land for the turn
2/2.
is going to be a command tower.
And probably this Blightwing Bandit.
Yeah.
Boop.
I think actually too, your fairy gets an extra 1/1 counter because you hit 2 players.
I think
One or more fairies you control deal combat. So-
Damage to a player. Put a 1/1 thing, right?
because it hits 2 players. So the 1 or more would mean multiple doesn't count, but you're thinking because it's 2 players, it gets 2 counters?
Because it's whenever one or more fairies you control deal damage to a player. So I hit 2 players, and it doesn't matter how many fairies I hit with, as long as I hit multiple players.
Yeah, Surge didn't block with anything.
Yeah.
He didn't stop the damage from happening.
Oh, I did take 1,
yeah,
though.
I already got you.
Oh, did you? Okay,
Yep.
okay. All
Or
right.
player, not fairy. That's correct.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
let other people figure this out. I'm gonna pay 2 mana, and I'm going to cast a metallic mimic.
Very nice. Naming?
Bat, no, squirrel.
What's it do?
So when it enters play, choose a creature type. Each other creature you control of the chosen type enters with a +1/+1 counter on it.
Okay.
So all my 1/1 squirrels would instead become 2/2 squirrels.
I can see why this deck didn't make it to shuffle out, buddy.
Oh, you didn't play this on Shuffle
On
Up?
shuffle up? No.
Oh, Shuffle Up. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to pay a green mana, and I would like to cast a Chatter of Squirrels.
Singular.
Almost.
Chatter of Squirrel.
Almost.
Chatter of the Squirrel.
Got there.
Squirrel.
So I'm going to make a squirrel. Chatterfang is going to make a second squirrel. Both of these squirrels is going to have a +1/+1 counter on it.
You only made 1?
So
Well, I made 1, but it made 2. Right? May I have a black d6? I'm trying to minimize the amount of noise that we have on the board here.
Picked a bad deck for that.
He says bringing the squirrel
I'm trying
back.
to minimize the
Yeah.
amount of noise that we have on the board.
That's cool, man.
Thank you.
Hey, that's cool, dude.
That's good for you, brother. Yeah. I am going to you killed my land.
Yeah.
4 very angry 1/1 squirrels are coming at Ben.
I will block with these 2 3/3s.
All right, take 2.
Cool.
2 squirrels die. I draw 2 cards off Fecundity.
Kiss your mother with that mouth.
Whenever one or more of my creatures die, make a food token. Whenever I make a food token, I make a squirrel.
you make a 2/2 squirrel.
They're just illustrating why I don't play a lot of token decks.
If you go fast enough, it's okay.
Oh, you're not doing it slow at all.
But no, I get you. I'm not going to clamp anything. I'm going to go to cleanup.
I love this. It's already there's one other angle of my deck that I really want to see come
4,
into play. And,
5, 6, 7. All right.
Bar Commanders.
I'm going to discard Underground Mortuary, Nurturing Peatland, Forest, Misty Rainforest, and Overgrown Tomb.
Yeah.
I have 1 flashback card in my graveyard. It's a Chatter of the Squirrel. And I have 3 mana untapped.
Yeah, when I brought that Geralf Cheerios deck, I very quickly after playing it realized I didn't like it. Because the way that it's like every time a zombie comes in, it gets +1/+1 counters equal to how many zombies came in prior. And you get a zombie every time you cast like an artifact or a spell or whatever. So it's like, I do 1, zombie. I do 1, zombie with a 1/1 counter. I play another spell, zombie with a 2/2 counter. And it's just like, man, this is tedious to upkeep.
Top.
Sensei Stefani top seems good.
We're in bracket 4, baby. Yeah.
Don't worry. You're about to experience the fastest topping in the West.
We'd like to ban this card because it slows down gameplay.
Not when I play it.
Talking like a
hold
man
on,
who's
I
got a
gotta think.
tattoo. Hey, don't worry, you're gonna draw them all eventually.
That's the thing.
You could go, neat.
I mean, I kind of want to do that. I am out of ninjas right now. Well,
Writes down out of ninjas. We got him. God, I'd have so much mana if I still had my cradle.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I got rid of it. Don't worry. I've got a lot more cards to let you draw.
Sick.
In that last bounty counter draw, I drew one of my favorite group hug cards.
I'm gonna flip this top.
And rip it.
All right, so you're only worried about 1 damage off the top now.
I'm going to play a Agadeem's Awakening as an
Ooh, with the
Agadeem
land.
Undercity.
You taking 3 life? No? Okay.
No.
Life is only a resource as long as you're
You're
not,
not 17.
threatened.
When you
Yeah.
have 40 life,
Yeah.
commander points out, it's so easy. Surges a bunch of squirrels.
Man, it's so embarrassing to be playing a ninjas deck but only have 1 or 2 ninjas. God, how do you live with yourself,
I wonder
Wheeler?
what that's like, dude.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Kathleen, I hate to be a bit of a jerk, but I'm going to be a bit of a jerk.
You're gonna be a bit of a jerk.
I'm going to be a bit of a jerk.
Just a little.
But you'll get to draw some cards.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm going to take 2, and I'm going to cast Dismember.
No, you're not.
Targeting your thing.
No, I'm gonna foil that.
Oh, it's a foil!
I added this. I'm gonna discard this island.
That's pretty good.
So
I think you
foil
have to
foils on
discard
the stack.
another.
Sorry,
You
I don't know.
You
if-
may discard an island and another card. Oh yes, and another
And,
card.
yeah.
Well, I will discard this Picklock Prankster then.
Unfortunately, I am a bracket 4 deck, which means I have a Fierce Guardianship because
Well,
I
that's
control my
okay.
commander.
All right. Well,
Ooh. All right, so
I've been
Dismember
blown
is going to
out.
resolve targeting.
The
Blade
Ma-
Crafter.
yeah, the Blade Crafter.
All right. Well, I'm gonna when it dies, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is its power.
Yep.
So I'm
All right.
gonna gain
Wheeler's at
12.
11. Wait.
No, each opponent loses X life. Oh no, I'm gonna gain 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not 4 per, but still, that's pretty good.
Dude, if that had the Bob effect, that'd be. Or not the
Oh,
Bob, Gary
yeah.
effect. Oh.
All right. Well, I lose 4.
Then I'm going to play another free spell. I'm going to cast Contagion. It's the Black Force Will.
Okay.
I'm going to kill the Metallic Mimic and your fairy that's blocking.
Wait, my Metallic Mimic?
I mean, hold on. You have this stupid squirrel. I'll kill Ben's Bird of Paradise. You get to draw a card.
Bro. Yeah, that's cool.
All right, yeah, Kathleen, did you draw off
Oh,
of
I did
your...
not.
Yeah. All right. And then you draw a second one, too. Yeah.
I am going to float a green.
Okay. I would like to go to combat.
Sure.
I'll activate Shay's ability. So anything that you've got loses everyone. Hexproof, indestructible protection. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to hit Kathleen with my 2 ninjas.
I have no blockers.
So really quick,
Yeah.
have you manipulated your graveyard, or your library, since we know that Sensei's Divining Top is on top?
No, top's on top. I know
Top?
top's on top.
Top is on top. Okay, I have no effects.
Nope. I had an effect and
Yeah.
it was overwhelmed.
I am doing this to continue drawing lands.
Okay.
And
Cool.
so Kathleen takes 3.
Yep.
1 of that is commander damage. I have an Ingenious Infiltrator. I have 2 Ingenious Infiltrator triggers, 2 Yuriko triggers. I'm going to draw off the Infiltrator first.
Yeah.
Top, known card.
Now these are unknown cards, eh?
Yeah, I stacked my deck in the incorrect way.
All right,
Fastest top in the West, not the best one. Fairies here, so everybody takes 1.
All right, so 16, 21, and 38.
And then, unknown. Changeling outcast. Everybody take 1.
Man, we could have been super.
We
dead.
could have been so dead.
And then I'm going to go to cleanup. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand.
Sick.
I want that. I want that. I want these. I want this.
Just quickly, did the fact that the Dismember dropped the power of Kathleen's creature?
Oh, yes, it should, because that's power, not number of counters on it.
Oh, so nobody would have taken
So
any.
nobody
Yeah,
would have lost
nobody.
any life. All right,
Great.
so we all gained 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I lose 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Nice catch, Paul.
I'm going to discard this Fairy Seer and this Dothy Voidwalker.
Dothy Voidwalker.
Go ahead, Ben.
Spooky. All right. Untap draw. All right, I'm going to play. Untap for 3. I'm going to play a Hunted Bone Brute. It's a 6/2 with menace. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent creates 2 1/1 white dog creature tokens, and when it dies, each opponent loses 3 life. Kathleen, have some dogs.
Dogs?
You get 2 1/1 doggos. Ben, do you mind grabbing that?
Can't believe I once again have not been given tokens. This is squirrel discrimination.
Yeah.
Woof.
Oh, they're adorable.
Woof. Oh, yes, the dogs from
MKM.
MKM are very good dogs. Good job, Alana Danner.
They're all good dogs, Kathleen.
Yeah, but these are particularly nice looking ones.
They're very nice dogs.
All right. Then I'm going to play a land for the turn, which is going to be this Blood Crypt, which is going to come in untapped.
Still at 39.
Been gaining a lot of life too, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap for 1. And I'm going to put a bounty counter on. So it's a sack effect with Chatter, right?
Sacrifice X squirrels specifically.
Okay, they are being sacrificed though. All right, I'm going to put a bounty counter on your Metallic Mimic.
So now you're targeting the Metallic Mimic?
Yeah.
I'm going to respond.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 3 mana, and I'm going to cast Saw in Half, targeting my Metallic Mimic.
Cool.
All right. May I have 2 copy tokens, please?
Yeah.
So 2 copies of Metallic Mimic are going to enter play.
Oh, God.
And then a couple of triggers. I have a Fecundity trigger, I have a Scavenger's Talent trigger, and then I have the Saw in Half as well. Now, the timing for this is actually really important, and it's important to remind everybody that while this is happening, I'm not a judge. I'm just a player with a deck that has way too many game objects. So, I want to maximize the number of squirrels that I have enter the battlefield, seeing the copies of Metallic Mimic to maximize the number of +1/+1 counters. So these are 2 tokens. So Chatterfang is going to give me 2 squirrels when they enter. So those are going to enter at the same time. So they should see them. But do I also get the food token off of Scavenger's Talent, the triggered ability? Could I have that resolve after as well? Or does that have to resolve first?
In fact, it has to resolve after because this uses the stacks. But
Perfect.
This uses the stack, but the tokens made by this do not see, or I don't think they see this.
Well, they
come into
They should
play.
enter with, because it's a replacement ability, right?
Because these come into play as they're coming into play. You pick that, but these don't actually come into play until this is in play. I think it should see them.
Oh, sorry, yeah, okay.
Wait, where's Metallic Mimic?
Metallic Mimic is in my graveyard.
They enter with a counter on it, so I don't think they do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, all right, help me out here then.
Okay, so you get 2 of these.
Yes.
Which means you also get 2 squirrels.
May I have another black D6, please?
And then Scavenger's Talent triggers, putting into play a food and a squirrel, and that squirrel gets +2 +1/+1 counters on it.
So this should be 2 squirrels. No, 1 squirrel from that one that has 2 +1/+1 counters on it.
Correct, yeah.
These 2 squirrels have no +1/+1 counters
Correct.
on it. Okay, so then they'll be back here,
Because, yeah, they're summoning sick.
because they're summoning sick. These are tapped. I get 1 card off Fecundity.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, back to Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben. Today, I will attack Surge with the 7/7 Trampler. So now that you've made those tokens, I'd like to remove them.
Yeah.
This is 6.
Yeah.
This is 9.
Yeah.
I block.
Yeah. You got it.
These are untapped?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess the easiest way to do it would be that I take out.
I have 3 2/2s and 1 3/3.
3 of them die.
Okay.
And then Hunted Horde dies. You get to draw 3 cards. I draw a card.
1, 2, 3. Scavenger talent only triggers once per turn, so I don't get anything off of it this time.
Yeah. I'm going to tap for 2. I'm going to play Exhume.
Oh, yeah. Wait, everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
Brother. What if I had a third metallic mimic? That is actually I have that or Nested Shambler, my only hits. Dude, that's so funny.
I am grabbing a Dothy Voidwalker.
I am grabbing a a metallic mimic.
That card hoses me quite a bit. That's
Oh, no.
Okay, well, how
No,
about
no, no.
this?
Hey, you grab what you want, buddy.
Well, I want you to have a good time.
Yeah.
I also want some centaurs.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, great. I'm getting a Fairy Seer.
Yeah, I'm grabbing Hunted Horror. Ben gets 2 Centaurs.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, I guess because your whole deck is based around things triggering.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
literally why I discarded in the first place. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one. I have a Scry too.
What'd you get, Kathleen?
I got the Fairy Blade Crafter back, so I
Hell
want to
yeah.
gain more life.
Great. I will go to my end step. Everybody chill with that?
Yes.
Surge.
Hi.
I'm putting a bounty counter on your metallic mimic.
Okay,
It
the-
gets an extra bounty counter
Which
from
one?
Shay.
Which one? The main one or one
the
of the
main one.
copies?
We'll go with the card, yeah.
Oh, and this should have 2 1/1 counters on it because it comes
It's a
into
squirrel.
play as a squirrel,
Yeah.
which means it is going to get,
Sick.
Oh my god.
Great, I pass.
I'm going to lose a life. I'm going to make a fairy.
If you have that board.
Would these have one counter on them then? Because they come in at the same time?
they're not going to have counters on them.
I'm
Okay.
going to draw a card.
Now, I heard tell of 2 hypothetical board wipes.
Yeah.
I could go for a board wipe.
Not me, man. No board wipe over here, brother.
I would like to deal. Who has a untapped? Who has flying blockers? No.
Not I.
Not.
I have 2.
You have 2.
I don't have any.
Hi, Kathleen.
I am
I'm at 17.
1 damage. Just 1 damage to each of you.
Oh, okay.
I'll take 1.
2 counters on the fairy blade crafter.
Yep.
This is a card I just put in, and I was like, is this card good? I don't know. I don't play with it very often. But I'm going to say there's definitely
Yeah,
more
it's
than
good.
13 creatures on the board.
No.
And we're all going to sacrifice 13 creatures of our choice.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Draw so many
I'm
cards.
going to. The Fairy Blade Crafter's power is 4 this time. So I'm going to gain 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We all lose 4. And then I have 2 bounty counters on the Mockingbird.
Oh, everyone's going to draw so many cards.
Yeah.
Oh, there's going to be a lot. Yeah, so let's.
Right.
Why don't we do the bounties?
Do the bounties first. Okay. So Wheeler's bounty.
Yeah, so we are each going to, because that was a Mathis one,
Yeah.
I believe. So the 3 of us will draw 2 cards and gain 4 life.
1, 2, 3, 4.
you
1,
get 2.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I draw how many? 3 cards?
2 cards.
2 cards. Thank you.
Okay? And then we'll do yours. We're going to draw 2 more cards and gain 4 more life.
Okay. This is the best.
I'm so happy. Like this is working out really well.
All right. And now everybody's board is going to wipe. We're going to draw cards equal to the number of creatures.
Yes, Hunted Bone Brute does dome you each for 3 when it dies.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And then however many creatures you have.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to draw 8 cards.
I'm drawing 8 cards as well.
I'm
I'm
drawing
drawing
4.
6 cards. 1, 2,
So
3, 4, 5.
I am going to get a treasure. I'm going to get a
6.
food token, though, because a creature I controlled died on this turn, and I'm going to draw 8 cards.
But I
Cool.
need you to see.
Did I draw a land this turn? Did I play a land this turn?
Do you want some of the ones I
I
drew?
have no
I
idea.
drew a lot, which is good because I had not drawn very many
I
up
don't
until
think I
this point.
saw you play a land.
So I'll play a land because I drew a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll play all night. Sorry.
Was that a John Wick meme?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do it a lot.
Yeah.
in our
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah.
I go,
think I'll
yeah, I think.
Oh, that's how John
yeah.
Wick says it.
Yeah.
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 I think I'm back.
Y'all, this is my hand right now.
Yeah, the discard step is going to be harsh.
This is great.
Yeah, dude.
So I should be able. People, I think Chad is saying I can draw a land,
Wait.
or I can play a land. All right, I'm playing this island. Woohoo!
Wait, is Fecundity a May?
It is.
Yeah,
Oh.
but why wouldn't I draw all those cards?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, 6 lands.
When you get to like 20 cards left in your library, maybe you'll give it up. But
Sure, if you're a coward.
Let's see. How do I want to do this?
Hey, Serge, can you turn off your mic real quick?
Who's on mic 3?
me.
Your mic was making some bad noises there for a
Cool.
little bit.
Great. Yeah, turn it back on.
Okay.
Everything's good. I do like that when chat makes a ruling, I don't know, that doesn't sound right and I don't trust you. When chat says we haven't played a land, oh yeah, I'll play my land.
Yeah,
Thank God. Oh, I missed drawing my card? Sure, why not?
yeah. What can I
Easiest
say?
decision of my life.
I'm going to play
Okay, it
a
seems
little,
to be better
a
now.
little dude. I love this little dude.
The little dude.
He's a little dude. I'm gonna play Rankle, Master of Pranks, even though his haste. I didn't want him to die to that, and because he's a nice 3/3 that does things. And then I'm gonna go to my cleanup step.
Yeah.
So give me a few minutes to decide which of my most many cards I am throwing back.
Yeah, I've got 10 cards in hand right now, which are things that I want to hold on to, so, you know.
So go ahead, Surge. One,
All right.
2, 3.
Untap. Draw for the turn. Do I care about you? Ah, crap, I kind of do.
So, while he's doing that, to actually answer your question, Paul, they're the exact same counters. The thing is that Mathis's ability says that giving, like it basically he gives this creature the bounty effect. On its own, the counter actually doesn't do anything. He's giving this creature the text that reads, while this has a bounty on it, it does this. So that's why it's like bounty board counters don't count. Because he's giving this creature this new line of text, whereas Bounty Board doesn't care. Bounty Board just says, if a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, this happens.
So, because the bounty board, the text is on the bounty board as opposed to the text being on the.
On the creature itself. Yeah.
That's different.
Old text, I mean, this is, I think, well, no, I guess.
Let's
Yeah.
play the damn card.
I wait.
I know.
I don't want to talk over people who do stuff. 3 Tree City.
There you go. You got Guy's Cradle
I'm
back.
going to name Squirrel.
He really, yeah. For the land.
Yeah. As for my second trick, I'm going to pay 3 mana, tapping to 3 Tree City for colorless. I'm going to cast a Scurry Oak.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. He's not in white.
Then for a green and 1, I'm going to cast a Squirrel Sovereign.
Cool.
So Squirrel Sovereign is larger than Scurry Oak, so it's going to put a +1/+1 counter on it due to evolve. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on it, you make a squirrel. Then, for my second trick, tapping Cavernous Scrolls for Cavernous Scrolls?
Yeah,
Cavernous Squirrels.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm going to. Yeah, where did you go? Hello?
Dude lost the card in his hand.
It's a pretty big hand.
Oh, crap, these are the cards I cared about. Yeah, wait, no, I wanted this one too. Shoot. Oh, buckets. I got a green floating. I'm going to cast Thorn Vault Forager.
What does that do?
Now, this should enter as a 3/3 because I have a Squirrel Sovereign. So, Scurry Oak should see a larger creature entering. I'm looking at Wheeler for
Well,
Nodders.
it has to enter first.
Well, I have Cavernous. I tapped
Yeah.
Cavernous Souls.
Oh, you did you? I'll cast Mind Break Trap.
Really?
Well, it's the third spell you played, and it exiles the spell, which actually gets around Cavern of Souls.
Yeah, but also a Thorn Vault Squirrel?
It tutors.
Yeah,
It
no, it's
literally
pretty-
tutors
it's pretty
squirrels.
spicy.
Yeah.
Also,
Wow.
And it exiles?
you better believe I'm doing it for the vine.
Respect.
Just to slight the Cavernous Souls?
Well, also, it tutors for your deck.
Yeah. I assume there's some pretty hot squirrels in there, in that area.
What is this, Marvel Rivals?
Sorry, some thick squirrels in there.
That's right.
What am I getting rid of here? All right, I'm gonna go to clean up because I don't have anything else I'm doing this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have a creature in my deck. It's Hazel. Otherwise, it's just like nothing really that exciting. Lands, a 3 visits, a Shifting Woodland. Maybe I'll keep the Shifting Woodland crap. I'll keep the Shifting Woodland. I'll get rid of something else.
You could turn it into a hunted horror.
Well, Shifting Woodland's only my graveyard.
Oh.
Wait.
Yes.
Yes. God, could you imagine? I'm going to get rid of a Toski instead. So there we go. We have a Toski, and yeah, if you want to cast Exhume again, that'd be cool.
Poor Toski.
Toski. Is that a go?
Yeah.
I love that you have Fabloom in
untap.
your deck.
Draw.
It's a fun one.
Squeak.
I wrote the flavor text on it.
Oh,
That's why it's in there.
That's a hell of a respectable reason to put it in.
I'm going to cast Changeling Outcast.
Can't be blocked.
It's a squirrel.
Only I may squirrel.
Oh.
Yeah, do you have any old style
Got it right.
squirrels?
Yeah, like old sliver lords, whatever. God, can you imagine?
I'm going to play a top.
Top is back.
Top is back on the escalator again.
Top's always been here.
I'm going to play a... I'm going to crack a Misty Rainforest. Going to 11. Because I don't think I'm drawing enough cards.
Oh, don't worry. Next one.
Oh,
The next
oh.
spell that I will be playing will be helping with this.
I'd like you all to know that one of the cards that I discarded was a Moldervine Reclamation.
That's a gooder.
Yeah, this one doesn't say May. Whenever a creature you control dies, gain a life, draw a card. I was like, I'm good, thanks.
That one's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could.
Would you like to cut?
I will cut for you, yes.
Thank you.
Just for chat's benefit, if they don't know that card off the top of their head.
I'm going to play a Mystic Remora.
Tight.
Another game changer.
Cool.
Hello, fish. All right.
Hello, fish.
Then I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to delve 8 and do my least favorite thing to do in a commander game and cast a Time Walk.
Oh.
I respect your commitment to the bit.
This is incredibly not my shit.
What a non-bo with your Mystic Remora, idiot.
Okay, well, hold up. So,
I
are
was going to
you,
discard it.
are you
anyways.
completely tapped out for this? But you're paying the
Yeah.
the
yeah,
delve.
Yes.
So if I was to do something like counter this spell, it would be very miserable for you.
Well, it could be. Yeah. What do you want? Try me.
I have a spell stutter, and I have 1 fairy. So you have
Counter
to,
unless you pay 1.
Oh, get force spiked.
I'm going to commandeer that.
What does Commandeer do?
He gets to take the spell.
I'm going to gain control of this spell and have it target commandeer.
so you still get to take your extra turn.
Yeah, but I got to exile some blue
Is that how
cards.
that works?
You
It
can do
works
weird
with
stuff.
misdirection.
You can do with old misdirection stuff like that, right? Because
Cool, man.
Typically, I love that there's the counter magic.
yeah, misdirection on an old counter spell is like a weird old thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
exile
cool.
these 2 cards. And then I'm going to take this turn.
Yep, I did my best.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, he's happy to pitch cards to Commandeer because he has to go to clean up anyway.
I'll discard 2.
Oh, got rid of a mental misstep there, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the
You
other
didn't,
one.
you didn't
Yeah.
see that.
New
right?
Soul Ring's getting shot today
Oh, sorry. Mystic Remora trigger
on your.
on your spell.
Oh my god.
Yeah, draw a card.
Yeah!
Wait, that's part of cleanup.
Yeah, I know. I'm still discarding it.
But the important thing is that he drew it.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. I'll discard this island. Upkeep, I won't pay for the fish. Draw.
My man.
Just cooking over there, eh?
I am going to play a Soul Ring.
Oh, there it is.
And then I am going to go to
Are you a combrat?
Yeah, I'm something of a combrat. I guess I should spin my top, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, see what's up top?
Yeah. Let's
So does
spin
Commander
top.
Ninjutsu get around the? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Gavin.
Yuriko is Yuriko, right?
Come on, Gavin.
Kevin. Do I have a way?
Actually, that seems like more of a Daniel than a Gavin on that one.
Daniel.
Because it's a ninja from Kamigawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel.
I mean, do we want to ask them who did that?
Who do we
Good.
claim?
We have this power.
Who should I be yelling at?
Yeah, who am I? Who are we intoning in a
Hold on.
disappointed tone of voice?
Gavin admits it's one of his biggest mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gavin.
I'll attack Ben for 1.
You got it.
Or is it?
But you're Demir.
Yuriko, I summon thee.
How much more damage do I take?
But you paid 4 this time.
What? No, I cast spells.
Oh.
Take 1.
Yep.
And then Yuriko
Commander
flips.
damage.
Sorry, Serge.
Is it?
It's a land.
I was like,
I know you were hoping for something bigger.
Well, like
Brett,
15
do-
mana Emrakul?
if that was like Draco or something, I would have been like amazing. Or I guess Emmy is the 15, right?
Yeah, that one's banned, but I do have I have a 15 in here.
Do you?
Like,
What's the other 15? Is it Draco?
no, it's the it's the weird reversal Death Shadow kind of card.
Oh, yeah. That's cheaper the lower your life total is.
Shadow of
Play a
Mortality.
Changeling Outcast,
Yep.
and then I'm going to pass with 7 in hand.
You got it.
Must be nice. 7 in hand.
It's pretty good.
Gonna put this in the I already selected my.
I need, I did
discard
too.
pile.
Yeah. All right, I need 2 turns where people don't kill my stuff, please, and thank you.
We should kill
We're
this
playing
stuff.
squirrels.
Yeah.
Okay.
First time.
I'm going to tap for 2. I'm going to play a Felwar Stone.
I'm gonna have to force a will that.
You got it. I'm going to tap for 2. And play a Farseek.
Oh. Storm count is 2.
We cool?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab some sort of Triome. Here, it's the first one I found. It's Zagoth.
The Mind Break Trap on the Thorn.
That was good.
Man.
What were we gonna do with that? What were we gonna do with that?
I was going to make another squirrel and then use it as a mana rock.
Likely story.
All right, I am.
The
Then
squirrel I care about is my commander.
Don't you said that in front of the other squirrels?
Don't look.
oh, I shouldn't have tapped like a donkey.
Earmuffs.
Can I not tap like a donkey?
Yes.
Actually, it doesn't matter. No, it's fine. I don't want to do that anyway. Here's the reason why. Yeah, I didn't want to do it anyway. Here's the reason why I said don't worry. Y'all will draw plenty of cards. It's one of my favorite cards. Heartwood Storyteller.
Oh yeah.
This is a 2/3 that whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, that player's opponents draw a card.
Aw.
Wait, crap.
Oh, yeah.
And then I will tap for 1.
Hold on, blue player check.
No, I'll let it happen.
All right.
I'm going to bounty board Yuriko. No, because then she can ninjutsu. She's actually less scary on the board. We'll do Scurry Oak.
Oh.
And I will pass.
All right.
There's also a May on there. These are both Mays.
At the beginning of my upkeep,
If you're a coward.
That's what I'm saying.
I make a fairy from
Oh.
Bitter Blossom.
Oh, wait, I can discard less now.
My discard pile from last time was 2 swamps, a Nimrus Una's Trickster, Fate Bloom Trick, Spellsworn Coven, and Reflections of Litjara. All right, draw for turn.
4 lands.
Play this Temple of Deceit, and I'm gonna scry.
Temple of which seat?
That doesn't seem very useful. I feel like there's easier ways to draw cards. It was a fact or fiction, so I got rid of it.
I played a land for the turn, right? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Right at the command tower. Yes, sir.
I am going.
Oh, your commander makes an
commander.
appearance.
I haven't played my commander yet, and Alayla's great.
What does Alayla do?
Alayla says, whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, create a 1/1 black fairy rogue creature token with flying. Whenever one or more fairies you control deals combat damage to a player, goad target creature that a player controls. So goad, I love goad for bringing to a, because it moves games along.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so I haven't had a chance to bring her out because I was doing other things and a bit pinched on land, but now I can start making things happen. Who has a flying blocker?
Not high.
Not
Nobody has one anymore. So, Wheeler, I'm going to deal 3 damage to you with Rankle. Now, whenever Rankle deals damage to a player, choose any number. Each player discards a card, each player loses 1 life and draws a card, or each player sacrifices a creature. I am going to choose each player sacrifices a creature.
Oh.
All right.
I'll sack Yuriko.
I'm going to sack my squirrel token to make a food.
We all draw from Fecundity.
Yep.
Yeah. You heard that was like one of my favorite cards, right?
I'm sorry.
The whole lead up to it and everything.
lead-up, you're like,
Introduction.
I was going to draw us all a ton of cards.
Kind of hoses Wheeler's deck,
Wheeler, it hoses Wheeler's deck.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Because he plays so many non-creature spells, we would have drawn like a bajillion cards.
No, well, now I feel bad about it. Maybe I
No.
shouldn't have done
You
that.
live your best life.
we haven't been hurting for cards.
No.
Oh, we also get to. Oh, you just picked the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
but we all draw Fecundity. So it's
Yes.
like we all sacrifice. So it's like we get all of that
Okay.
anyhow. And that's really fun. Now I feel awful because I forgot. I was just so focused on what a good play was. Go ahead. I'm just trying to keep the squirrels under control.
What? I'm the problem?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's quite
I
terrifying.
would agree. Yeah.
interesting. All right, draw for the turn.
I have
Oh,
noticed
you got a
something.
go trigger, by the way.
Oh yeah, I do. I go Wheeler's other creature.
Okay.
Because it's got to be a target creature that. Oh no, I attack Surge, right? No, who
You
did?
hit-
You can go. I think
Who
you can
did
go
I hit?
whoever you want. You did hit Surge.
I hit it. Surge.
No, you hit Wheeler. You did hit Wheeler.
I did hit Wheeler, so it has to be that creature.
Yeah, my changeling knows only violence.
His unblockable 1/1 will indeed have to attack.
But not. It will not attack me.
Yes.
I'm moving life along.
Shifting Woodlands is my Woodlands for the turn. It's going to enter play untapped.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
What?
Because I didn't want to kill your thing if you were that excited about it.
No, that's okay. Don't feel bad about killing my creature. No. I was like, oh, I'm going to play this because it's going to draw us a metric ton of cards.
That's. Yes, that would have probably been good for me too. It's fine.
Yeah.
So 3 squirrels. Man, this 3-tree city is a really, really bad guy's cradle, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cryptovagadine.
Fascinating. Do I want to leave a swarm yard?
Hold on. Don't slander Cryptovagadine's good name.
All right. We're going to pay 5 mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leaving up a swarm yard, a command tower, and an arcane signet. And we're going to recast Chatterfang for 5.
Tight.
Then, for my neck trick,
Show us.
What about my neck?
I'm going to.
My leg.
We're gonna draw a neck trick buttload of cards.
Gonna say-
1 second. So Chatterfang is bigger than Scurry Oak.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's going to put a +1/+1 counter on here, which is going to make a squirrel. Chatterfang is going to make a squirrel. I'm going to cast. This is so bad. No, I'm gonna wait. Maybe get more value out of it later. I'm gonna cast Farseek as my second spell for the turn.
Oh, hey, samesies.
Twins.
I'm gonna find I think my Ravduel. I don't know if there's a swamp I can find that's also a forest that hasn't been discarded. But I'm gonna search my deck for this, and then I'm gonna pass the turn with a swarm yard up.
You got a surveil land in there, pal?
I think it's in my graveyard is the thing. Ooh. So I think all of my swamp forests are. Wait, I might not even have a swamp. Fail to find? Hold on. Oh no, I have 1 basic swamp left.
Dude, okay.
Well, no, there's so many. I've been drawing and discarding so many lands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
How
spend
many
time.
basics are you running?
Apparently, well, I think 3 basic swamps, but one's in my bin as well, and one was in play.
This is the real Daniel.
No, this is two basic swamps, and I think like 7 basic forests.
Okay. Yeah. Daniel Holt doesn't run any basics in his command.
I hate
decks.
that so
It
much.
irks me.
Unbelievable. So I spun my top, then I fetched my land. I'm floating a colorless mana. I'm going to get my surveil land here. And I'm going to, with the surveil trigger on the stack, I'm going to use this 1 mana to spin my top. This is how you know this isn't a CDH deck, because it comes into play tapped. and CDH players hate these.
I
It's a big debate.
I know we're just like shooting people in the Magic community right now, but I'm just gonna keep on going. Kess put up like a ranking list of non-basics that tap for like different colors of mana, and Surveil lands were like 8.
7th or 9th, like 7 through 9. It was
pathways
so low.
were, like, way up there.
Yeah, and I was like,
I
my
was-
man, no, this ain't it, man. No.
And I was like, this is Commander to like players out loud.
But even then, they're like, yeah, they come in to play tap, and you're like, you have no idea how good these are.
CDH players are in on the Surveils? Okay, there you go.
Some of them.
I could have attacked. I
of
realized it's
them-
fine.
Yeah, swing. We gotta kill people. Let's get a game 2.
We do have to kill people. Sorry, at the end of the turn, Ben, I'm attacking you with the 2/2 Sovereign, and Kathleen, I'm attacking you with the. That's a 2/4.
Yeah.
That's boring. I'm just going to attack Ben with both of them. Sorry, Ben. Take 5.
Okay, so after Surge's combat resolves, but before my Surveil trigger resolves, I'm going to bin this Ponder.
It's an interesting. It's an interaction. Doesn't come.
Then
up
I'm
very
going
often.
to spin my top again.
Isn't untapped always better? No, that's the point we're making. Sometimes if you get enough value, untapped is not always better.
I mean, yeah.
That's the thing, right? Like there's
Well,
obviously
a
a
land
cost of inclusion.
entering untapped is almost always better than it entering tapped. But lands are more than just the mana. That's why it's so good, because you are getting more than just the mana it adds
Yeah.
on a land.
Yeah, Surveil is also just so much stronger than Scry.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I feel it falls into the same magic trap that people can fall in of you always have to cast instants on your opponent's turn. Right? You're like, I need to get as much value as possible. And you're like, well, not if your opponent's playing counter magic. Not if, right? Like there's a large it depends.
I'm going to spin my top.
All right. He's topping.
With the crit ban, turn 1 fetch and Surveil is more of a play pattern that exists. Cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to Canlander.
Well, I mean,
Come on in, bud.
oh no, I'm going to attack Surge.
Come on in, bud.
Oh.
And then I'm going to, you guessed it. I'm going to
It's Yuriko.
Yuriko.
What?
What do you mean what?
What?
I'm going to Yuriko.
I can't believe this. Where did this ninja
I
come from?
know. So you take 1
Commander damage.
commander damage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to reveal a Flare of Denial, so everybody takes 3.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a Mox Amber.
Tight.
Sick.
I'm going to cast a Lotus Petal.
Oh my god.
Storm is 2.
Oh, tight.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm messing with everybody. I am then going to cast this Changeling Outcast again.
Yep.
God, how many Changeling Outcasts does he have in his deck? This is unreal. We've seen like 3 of them so far. I don't understand.
Magic the Gathering. You know what? I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to cast Sakashima's Student. And I'm going to have it enter the battlefield as a copy of Alayla.
I see.
That's spooky.
Changeling Outcast is both a ninja and a fairy.
Yeah, and now I'm going to pass the turn.
You got
That's
it.
very funny.
Untap draw. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay, I'm going to play a Undergrowth Stadium. Comes in untap because we've got a bunch of friends here. Unfortunately, I haven't really been drawing any creatures, so we're gonna tap for 5, and I'm gonna play my commander. It's Gigantha.
They're
They're
big. They're big.
They do, in fact, share a commander type with my commander, so I get to scry.
I'm getting jiggy
God,
with
Path of
it.
Ancestry is so good.
That's a fun one. Sure. No, that's not doing the fun things I want to do. I will bottom it. As my land for the turn, I'm gonna play Arena. It's such a
Like actual factual
Actual-
arena.
yeah,
Arena.
dude. So
Like
this,
tap target land, 2 creatures fight arena.
it 3 mana, tap it. Does not also generate mana, and 2 things fight.
It's so bad. it sucks, dude.
Okay. Then I am also going to tap for 1. I'm going to put a bounty on something. Let's put a bounty on...
The quicker picker upper.
Rankle is a noted bad guy. He deserves a bounty.
And...
He's an outlaw. On a steel horse he rides.
Dead or alive. That is going to be my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm going to attempt to snap Wheeler's Alayla back to its back to his hand.
Oh.
That's a good place for it to be.
Kathleen and I just keep fighting. Does your Layla trigger because you're casting a spell
Yes.
on somebody else's turn?
Yes.
Do you mind reading what that does so I know what my copy
Whenever
does?
you
too?
cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, create a 1/1 black fairy rogue creature token with flying.
Okay. I'm going to force a negation that, pitching this prosperous thief, which is a ninja, triggering my Alayla. So can I borrow a fairy rogue?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So force of negation counters this.
Counters and exiled.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Snap.
Goodbye. Me when I put my phone down. Just kidding. I don't play Snap. Your turn, Kathleen.
Gonna lose a life and make another fairy rogue. Boop. Off my bitter blossom. Let's see. I'm gonna draw a card for the turn.
Got that sick Rob Alexander art, though.
The arena?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll play the Sunken Hollow. I control 2 or more basic lands. I control 3, actually. So it enters untapped.
Super untapped.
Super untapped.
Yeah, when Wheeler hit us all for 11 on turn 2, I thought this game was going to go a lot faster, but we've managed to stabilize a little.
A little bit.
I have discovered
I
that
have a land hiding in
this deck is built around everybody else also being jerks.
there. Sure.
So I have so many cards that are like, this will really teach that player for casting a non-creature spell. And everybody's like, haha, squirrel.
I'm gonna just bring in. Speaking of things you don't need to cast, Wheeler, can I see what's in your hand?
Oh!
It's reveal, right?
Yeah, it says you
Oh,
may
it's look.
You may look and look at target player, non-player. Look at target player's hand. You may choose a non-land card for it. If you do, that player reveals the chosen card, puts it on the bottom of his or her library, then draws a card.
So some of that's German.
Jesus Christ!
I can act as the judge for the purposes of...
I mean, you could just reveal it. I don't care.
Yeah. If you have a question, I can help.
Oh my goodness!
You can just reveal it. It's fine. I mean, do whatever your heart desires.
Wow, this is well. I've got 4 hits because I can't do anything about the land that's in here. It's all very shiny though, Chad. God,
Is that an Emrakul?
it is.
It is a foil
that's the
German.
turn taken
Yes,
one.
foil German Emrakul the Promised End.
I feel like you can cast Emrakul, so like everything else is also really bad.
It cost me 7 mana, but yes, I can cast it.
I mean, you have all these like lotus petals.
Yeah,
and
I got
stuff like
a
that.
soul ring.
Yeah, so that one can go on the bottom of your library.
That is revealed. It is the Emrakul going away.
I feel like I don't know. I'm sure everything else is also.
No,
very
I think that's a
degenerate.
right call.
Ay. And then it's time to go to beep beep step.
beep, beep.
To beep beeps. Rankle attacks, and you know what? I'm not gonna block with Alayla. I really like her. So Surge, I'm
Yeah.
gonna attack you with Alayla. Then I'm attacking Surge. I'm attacking you with Alayla and Rankle, and Ben, I'm attacking you with a Fairy Rogue. Oh no, because that'll goad your creature. I will not attack you. I will just attack Surge.
That's okay. He's not attacking. He's a big
No,
old man.
but he has to attack.
He doesn't. Not if I tap him.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
right.
The goat is
Mana.
if they can.
Yeah.
You can hit me if you want.
And
Before,
you're gonna take 5.
before damage happens,
Yeah.
I know you're probably not going to do it, but I just can't risk it. I can't have Rankle hit people and make people sacrifice creatures.
Oh, fair.
Fool me once, Devere. I'm going to tap Arena. Gigantha's going to go up and punch Rankle in the face.
Oh, ouch, pachoof.
You do get to draw a card.
I do get to draw a card off Rankle.
And we all get to draw a card and gain 2 life because Rankle had a
thank
bounty on
God.
it.
I feel so frail at 9 life.
Wait, what? Tap target creature you control and target creature of an opponent's choice.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
This card is so much worse.
Wait. Oh,
All right, hold on.
back it up, back it up.
Rewind.
Back it up, back it up.
Yeah.
Take the card that you had, put it back. Yeah, I'm at,
All right,
I'm at
DM,
11.
I don't do that. Do what you will, Kathleen.
Jeez.
I am attacking Surge.
All right, I'm going to take 5 and go to 6 life.
I'm gonna. You know what? Everybody likes drawing cards. I feel bad that so everybody can draw a card and lose a life.
Oh my
Okay.
God, what a surprise.
Hey, look.
I'm at 5.
Oop.
Any other modes you want to pick there, Kathleen? Like everybody sacks a
No.
creature?
No, I can pick one.
Leave
No,
Jaggy.
pick one or more.
Choose any number.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Leave Gigantha alone.
Leave Gigantha alone. I don't know. I kind of like everybody. I don't want to take Ben's one creature, and I don't think it's going to do that
Again.
much work. We're all moving to discard step anyhow, except me.
Speak for yourself.
So. Oh, do you not? Are you? But you have 8
Yeah, but I
cards.
could cast spells first.
All right, fine. Everybody.
What
can
a
just-
shame.
It's fine. Go ahead.
All right, untap. Untap. Untap.
It's so much worse.
Yeah, dude.
That's really bad.
That's really
That's
bad.
so
Really,
funny.
really bad.
All right, draw for the turn. Okay, that's a weird get.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to keep it in because it's hilarious.
My land is going to be this fountain port.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe not at 5 life, but it's a good one.
All right. So I currently have some weirdness going on here. So if I
You would.
Got him.
Oh wait, Surge. I gotta goad 2 of your creatures.
sure, who we goading?
This guy
Scurry Oak, okay.
and your commander.
And Shatter Oak, okay, got it.
Shatter Oak, yes. That's why I like goading creatures, because it makes things attack.
Shatter Oak is a great fake name. Like if we ever need to write something where we have a guy from like 1920s Europe, like
Yeah.
1920s Britain, I'm Shatter Oak.
I'm Chatter Oak.
Oh, Lord Chatter Oak of the Waverly Chatter Oaks.
Oh no, Heliod can't come for dinner again. But Rosie,
You must simply stay for supper.
it'll be to die for.
Okay, I don't know if this is even good.
Play this card called Crater Hoof.
All right, I'm going to pay 4 mana, and I'm going to activate Shifting Woodlands ability to become a copy of Doubling Season.
That's tight.
That's gotta go.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
So there's a Doubling Season in play.
I didn't realize there was any permanent. That's sick.
Yeah, so this card is so cracked. This card is so cracked.
Can I backseat you a little bit?
What's up?
It becomes a copy of that,
Yeah.
and if it's an enchantment, if it's tapped, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about the green source. Like, you're right. I should have the command tower untapped to do that. I was thinking about saving a green source for it, but that's a good call.
Just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
thing
yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah,
people
yeah.
do with shifting.
No. I mean, for what it's worth, I am aware of that, but thank you.
That's wild. I thought it had to tap to do its ability.
I'm going to pay 2 mana, and also from my graveyard, I'm going to cast Chatter of Squirrels for its flashback.
One more time.
Chatter... Chatter of the Squirrel for flashback.
Yeah, you got it.
So, I'm going to make 1 squirrel. It's going to get doubled off of Doubling Season.
Yeah.
Then Chatterfang is going to see... Oh, no. Help.
Concede. Just
Help.
concede. Just concede.
Okay.
Shatterfang's gonna
Help.
give you what, 3 squirrels?
Okay.
So you get 5 squirrels
well,
total?
well, no. Okay, so, all right. So, Chatterfang is going to double because of Doubling Season.
Yeah.
Sorry. Chatter of the Squirrel is going to double because of Doubling Season. Chatterfang is going to see 2 and want to make more, but does Doubling Season then double those, or because this is a replacement ability, right? It could either be 2 or it could be 6.
They're both replacement effects.
Okay.
And so you, as the controller of these effects, decide which apply first.
Could I have both?
I believe yes. So your 1 turns to 2, which turns to 4.
Or I could tap this arena and you could choose your chatter effect. And we could just be done with math.
Okay. Then the turn continues. I'm going to activate 3 Tree City.
Okay.
Floating for the number of squirrels I control, which is currently 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. I have 8 green mana floating.
Neat. That's how much Crater Hoof costs.
Wait a second. That's
It's
Crater
just
Hoof's
got a little
mana.
like furry tail drawn onto the art. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to, for my first trick, I'm going to cast a Realm Walker.
Okay.
That's a squirrel.
Yep.
we were talking about Mox, the Mox.
So just let me finish
Yeah,
before
okay.
we go anywhere else. Yeah, because I
Sorry.
did a bunch of math in my head. Then, for my second trick, I'm going to cast a Squirrel Mob.
Oh.
So it gets +1/+1 for each other squirrel on the battlefield. And then for my final trick, 2 mana, I'm going to cast Chatterstorm.
Why did you do this to yourself?
Would you like to announce your storm trigger?
Storm is on... Don't you dare stifle my Storm trigger.
I'm not going to stifle it.
Storm is on the stack.
Do you want to do the math?
I would love to do the math.
You want to do the math?
I mean, I'll make the math happen. It's
Okay.
very funny.
Tell you what.
Yeah.
You do the math. Don't kill me.
All right, so the math is Chatter, Realm Walker, Squirrel, Shatter Storm. So there's this is the 4th spell.
Right. And each makes a squirrel.
Yeah.
So each instance is going to give you
4.
4 squirrels.
I'm going to have 16 squirrels.
Yeah. Okay. So if I let this happen, you're not going to kill me?
Oh, I can't. Nothing has haste this turn. I'm just going to be.
I'm just asking. I'm asking questions.
Yeah. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's
Can a
fair.
man ask questions?
All right. You can
Yeah.
have your moment, babe.
Yeah. Oh, actually, sorry. I'm supposed to have 4 more because Squirrel Mob is going to enter and make Scurry of Oak bigger.
That's correct. Okay. So get your 16 squirrels.
Yeah.
There you go. You got your water bottle?
Yeah, I'm good, bud. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
I don't know what the math works out. I wonder if Squirrel Mob is better if to like go down a Storm Trigger instead play Squirrel Mob last. I don't know.
This doesn't enter with. It's just a static ability. It gets +1/+1 for each other squirrel.
Oh.
Yeah. Realm Walker is a good name Squirrel. You may look at the top card of any time. Yeah, okay, good. I have been goaded with the sauce.
Yeah.
So I have some creatures that have to attack, specifically Chatterfang and Scurry Oak. I have promised Wheeler I would not attack him.
You said you wouldn't kill him. Let's be clear.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. This 4/5 is going to attack Wheeler, and this 3/3 Forest Walk is going to attack Ben.
Yeah. We're going to block her.
I have a Swarm Yard open.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't stop Scurry Oak. Is Scurry Oak a
Scurry Oak is not a squirrel.
I'll block with a token.
Fairy? Okay.
Draw a card.
Draw a card.
3 commander damage to
You got
Ben.
it, buddy.
I pass. That was the most fun turn I've had in a game of Magic in a very long time.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me have that. That's all I wanted.
Good job,
That's
sir.
That's all I wanted. Right?
I'm super happy for you.
Ben,
Yeah.
I'm going to do a thing that
Yeah.
may seem a little rude.
I know
but
what's
I'm doing
happening.
it for the sake of Jeggy.
I had a feeling. Yeah.
But don't worry. I mean, I'll go the extra step
Yeah, no,
to
you do
make
you.
sure Gigantha lives.
No. You
Oh,
do you.
okay,
you
great.
Do you. Yeah.
Then I'll be a bracket 4 deck.
Yeah.
End of turn, I'm going to cast Flare of Malice, sacrificing Yuriko.
What does that do?
I can sack a non-token black creature rather than pay its cost. Each opponent sacks a creature or planeswalker with the greatest mana value they control among creatures and planeswalkers they control. Layla trigger.
In response,
Yep.
I tap Arena. And I will.
Do you want to have a fairy token at the time? You can do it in response to the
I can't
trigger.
target his thing.
No, but he won't have the fairy token, so he'd have either the
Yeah.
Changeling or the Alayla.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ben, choose your champion.
Well,
It's time to duel.
I might do something in response to this.
Rocket.
In response to that,
Yeah.
I'm going to channel Odawara to bounce your Gigantha.
I'm.
That's what I was going to do in the first place.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want Gigantha to eat this flare of denial.
All right, so we all have to sacrifice our biggest creature?
Yep.
With the highest mana value.
With the mana value, yeah. I'm going to get rid of Realm Walker because I don't care.
Good news. You get a food, and then you get 4 squirrels.
Oh, right, because I still have the doubling season. I get
Yeah.
2 foods, actually.
Oh.
And I get 8 squirrels.
Yeah.
Rankle goes to the bin, and so everybody is going to draw some cards off that, I believe, because he had a bounty counter on him.
Oh yes.
And we gain some life?
Yeah. So each of us gains 2 and draws a card, and then however much you had died.
Good lord.
Did you get me? Sorry, didn't
Oh,
I?
yeah.
And I'm going to draw off of the Fecundity from Realm Walker.
Okay.
This is a fun one.
Am I good to untap?
Yeah, oh yeah. You're good, buddy. You're good.
In my upkeep, I'm going to spin top. That's an ornithopter.
Why is it only 4 squirrels, chat? I make 2 foods.
You make 2 foods, and then, so for both of those foods, you are going to get a squirrel off of Chatterfang. Oh, God, hold on.
Right? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not going to respond while I'm resolving a top
Yeah.
activation.
If you have a board wipe, he doesn't even have to think out the math at all. And he gets to draw like half his deck.
I will draw for every trigger. I'm not a coward. If I die to Fecundity,
That's a little bit of what I was relying on.
you know.
I don't work with cowards.
Doubling season is no longer in play. Right?
Oh, right. I missed the doubling. Well, no. This is all in the end step when the
Okay.
trigger was
Yeah.
also would have been there. I'm not going to make another token, but I was supposed to get another +1/+1 off the Square Yoke from the doubling season.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, but not worry about it too much. Yeah, I forgot about the +1/+1 counters from Evolve as well.
I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play a roaming throne.
Tight.
Oh
I
yeah.
am going to name Ninja.
Double Yuriko trigger's pretty hot.
Not squirrel, coward.
Well, I am then going to go to combat. And this Layla that's a ninja is going to attack Ben. This changeling that's a changeling is
And a
going to
squirrel.
attack Surge
Yep.
and a squirrel.
Yep.
Which actually boosts your squirrel mob.
Oh my god.
And then this
This is the non-symmetrical
fairy token
board.
is also going to attack Ben.
Cool.
Before damage.
Yep.
I don't know why I looked at my hand.
I might be dead here actually.
I'm going to Yuriko this fairy token.
You're looking at me like, yeah, brother.
Probably. It's going to be like 4 triggers.
Damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ben takes 1, 2, 3. Surge takes 1. And I have 6 Yuriko triggers. First Yuriko.
Hold on, Kathleen's looking at her hand.
Yeah.
Blue player check.
I do have a response before all of these triggers go onto the board.
Okay.
I would like to flash in a malleable imposter.
What does this do?
It enters. Oh wait, this is terrible because if Surge dies, then all his scrolls go away. I just wanted a huge dude that flew, but that's okay. What could I?
Enters the copy.
As-
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to have your own squirrel mob?
Yeah, but I think I don't need it. I think I'm gonna wait
Okay.
to see if you die.
So I have 6 Yuriko triggers.
You have
Yeah.
6 Yuriko triggers.
The
We might all die.
first one,
Yeah.
Shieldred.
All right,
Everybody
we all
takes
take
4.
2, 3, 4.
I'm at 2.
4.
Second one, I'm going to spin top.
Ooh, we're cooking. All right, what do you got, buddy?
I'll show you in a second here. Second one, I'm going to reveal Consigned to Oblivion, which is a split spell, so that's 7 to everybody.
Yeah. I'm dead.
Then I'm going to fetch. Going to 7.
With 4 more triggers on the stack.
Yes. I may fail to find, actually.
I actually had a kill spell, but I would much rather make squirrels and keep it up.
Hell yeah. No, if Ben kills us here, we have enough time
Oh, yeah.
for a game 2.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah,
get a Watery Grave into play, untap, because I'm not a coward. I go to 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to spin top. I keep putting my deck on the card reader. Spin top.
You see it?
I'm going to reveal a Mystical Tutor.
Okay.
So everybody takes 1.
All right, there's 3 triggers on the stack remaining still.
Oh,
I'm going to, with those on the stack, I'm going to cast Mystical Tutor.
okay.
I don't have a Blink Moth Infusion in here.
Yeah, we already cast the 8 mana Time Walk already too.
Well, and I put the Emrakul away
Yes,
where
the-
it couldn't hurt us, but now it's been
this is-
shuffled back in.
Yeah, this is just an instant of sorcery too.
Yeah, I'm going to find Seagate Restoration.
Yeah.
Yeah. so
Kathleen's gonna die.
That'll kill
Goodbye.
Kathleen.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to reveal Seagate Restoration, so 7. Do you want to cut?
All right.
So I have,
2 triggers remaining.
I'm going to spin top.
What man? Oh, you have 2 mana remaining? Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm going to reveal a Snuff Out.
Four. And last one.
Last one, I am going to sack this Lotus Petal and spin top.
Yeah.
I'm going to reveal Aristic Study and put you to 1.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to go to clean up.
Yeah.
And then.
You know what? Me too. Me too.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Discarding Seagate Restoration, Ristic Study, and a fetch land.
Okay. Untap.
No, this isn't a fancy Ristic Study. We have yet to sell it. If you are interested in buying the fancy Ristic Study, please reach out.
All right. I'm going to tap for 4
Yeah.
and play a Liege of Hollows.
Oh, you're playing Squirrels too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Liege of Hollows is a 3/4 that says when it's put into a graveyard from play, each player may pay any amount of mana to put that many squirrels into play under their control.
No! No! How could you?
And then I'm going to tap for 3, and Liege of Hollows is going to fight something of Ben's.
You can hit my Alayla, which is a 2/4.
Great. Nothing happened.
Yes.
And then I scoop.
Well, that went, I mean, kind of how we thought it would go, honestly.
I think that was
lasted
more
longer and was more competitive than I thought it
That
would.
was a
Yeah.
more
Oh,
balanced game than I expected.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. So break in game 2.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think we can run back a second game, and so stick around. We'll be right back after these quick commercial messages. Thanks, everybody. Hello and welcome back to the Loading Ready Run Mega Entertainment Network. We're here. We are playing the mixed bracket Commander Night. We've got a bracket 1, we've got a bracket 2, we've got a bracket 3, we've got a bracket 4, and honestly,
That was a great game.
it was a good game.
That was a lot of fun.
It was very back and forth. Serge and Wheeler were doing a lot of things.
And I was
Ben and I were
I was
here too.
enabling it.
Yeah,
It's like I was here.
It was super fun, and honestly, it went a lot longer and was a lot more like interactive than we thought it would be. So we're gonna run it back.
Yep.
We know who's starting. It's Ben.
It's me!
Oh my God, it's a Ben.
I will draw, and then I will play this Path of Ancestry that comes in tapped, and I will pass the turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna play this Exotic Orchard, and it taps for anything. Go ahead.
It sure does.
I'm going to lead with a basic forest, and I'm going to tap it to cast a Squirrel Sanctuary. It's a 1-mana enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, I make a 1/1 squirrel token. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, I may pay 1 and return it to my hand.
Neat.
Pass.
Gonna play Command Tower, and I'm gonna cast Moth Dust Changeling. It's a 1-mana 1/1 Changeling, and I can tap an untapped creature I control to give it flying until end of turn. Go ahead.
Untap.
It's a squirrel.
Drop.
It's a squirrel!
I'll play a forest. I will play an Arcane Sagnet.
Oh.
And then I will tap that, and I will play a Veteran Explorer.
Is that the one that one dies?
When it dies, each one of us gets to grab 2 basics and pop it into the battlefield.
Thank God I have 2 basics in my deck.
Lovely.
Pass to you.
All right, draw. I am going to play an island, and then I'm going to play a Dimir Signet.
Oh, everybody's ramping on turn
And
2.
say go.
You love to see it. Untap, draw for the turn. I I'm going to play a Bayou for the turn. 2 mana. I'm going to cast an Explorer. May play an additional land for the turn and draw a card.
He's ramping.
Pretty good. Everybody's ramping on turn 2.
Nurturing Peatland. I'm going to tap it and take a damage down to 29.
Hi, I'm Pete Land.
Second squirrel. Chatter of the squirrel.
Yeah,
You did it.
you got there. Good job, good job. Yeah.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
I attack.
Block, buddy. Let's go grab some lands.
Tapped or untapped?
Untapped.
Untapped.
Woo! I'm going to grab a swamp and a forest.
I will grab a swamp and an island.
I will grab a swamp and an island.
I'll grab a swamp and a mountain.
Oh, swamp, clearly the best.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, we're on 5 black decks. All
5
right.
black decks and only 4 players at the table. It's truly impressive.
God, this squirrel math is like rotting my brain. My last 2 mana, I'm going to flashback Chatter of the Squirrel. I'm going to replace the squirrel token that sacrificed itself for all of us.
Okay.
Very good of it.
What a noble squirrel.
It was the noblest squirrel. I pass.
Draw. Ben,
Yep.
I'm going to attack you for 1.
You got it.
Just kidding. I'm going to attack you for 1.
Yep, you got it.
So Ben takes 1 commander damage. I hit him with Yuriko. Yuriko trigger a Prosperous Thief.
So everyone takes 3.
Everybody takes 3.
You know what? Not the opener we had last game, but I think that's okay.
Why? Do you want the opener we had
No,
last
I don't.
game?
No.
Okay. I'm going to play another tap land, Creeping Tar Pit. Feels appropriate for this deck. And then I'm going to cast Moth Dust Changeling again.
Nice.
And Ben's turn.
All right.
How did Ben gain 10 XP? How did Wheeler start at 20?
Who could say? I'm going to play this Rockfall Veil that comes to tap unless I control 2 or more other lands, which I do. I'm going to... Can I do this in a good way? Yes.
I'm tapping with 6 mana. Feels good.
God, I wish I could play Legacy again. Like good Legacy. Not current Legacy. Like Veteran Explorer Legacy.
You all right there, Ben? You found the line? You found the line?
It's not a... it's a funny line.
All right.
All right. I'm going to tap for 1 green. I'm going to play Concordant Crossroads.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're going to get us killed.
Oh my God.
We got an hour. Yeah, that's a good
That's
call.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, good call,
Oh
good
my
call.
I'm
God.
going to tap for 5. I'm going to play Gigantha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a free spell.
And then...
Oh, just the giggles.
I'm going to...
Yeah.
I'm going to play Hunted Wumpus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I hate to be a party pooper, but Jeggy can't. You can't use Jeggy mana to cast generic or to pay generic cost.
Oh, I can't! No!
I mean, you could just go Crossroads into Hunty Wumpy.
I sure could. Yeah.
Does Benny want Hunty Wumpy?
I want Hunty Wumpies!
Wumpy?
All right, everyone. Y'all get to put a creature into play.
Wait, what?
You just put a creature into play. Whatever you want.
Hold on. Jesus.
Hunty Wumpy.
All right. It's Tigwell, Duke of Splendor, Flying Death Touch. Other fairies you control get +1/+1. Whenever another fairy you control dies, you draw a card and you lose a life.
Ooh.
I'm going to put into play Hazel of the Root Bloom. This is a 4-mana, 3/5 legendary squirrel. Tap and pay 2 life, and tap X untapped tokens you control at X mana of any combination. At the beginning of your end step, create a token that's a copy of a target token you control. If that token is a squirrel, instead create 2 copies of that token.
Oh my.
I did not hear any of that. There's so much.
Do you have an Evercool in your hand?
No, I'm going to put a Shadow of Mortality. It's a 15 mana 7/7.
Great.
If your life total is less than your starting life total, it costs X less. Oh, that's really
Don't
funny.
worry about it.
Yeah,
It reads, deal 45 to the table.
I will pass.
All right. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw.
This is very, very, very funny.
Hunty
Wanna play
Wumpy.
a
Hunty Wumpy.
swamp.
Do you want Wumpy?
6.
I'm gonna play an Alayla, Cunning Conqueror. Can I read Shadow of Mortality
It's a
again?
7-mana vanilla.
It's just a 7/7.
7/7 vanilla.
Ah, but of course it would be cast.
Yes.
It would be 15 damage.
Off
Yes.
Yuriko.
So, whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, create a 1/1 black fairy rogue creature token with flying. Whenever one or more fairies you control deal combat damage to a player, goad target player goad target creature that player controls.
Yeah.
How can you give your changeling flying?
I tap an untapped creature I control.
Interesting. All right. Well,
You know who doesn't have flying? This guy.
these two guys. Hey, Tigwill is coming at Ben for 2 damage. Alayla is coming at you for 3 damage.
Yep.
Because she gets that's commander damage.
Yep.
I goad Hazel and the Hunty Wumpy.
Hunty Wumpy.
Then I pass the turn.
Untap.
Does
Untap.
3 commander damage on Surge.
Correct.
3
Thank
commander
you, Paul.
damage from Alayla on Surge.
My land for the turn is a Soulstone Sanctuary.
I got a Card Kingdom button idea.
Oh, yeah?
It's a little outdated reference, but what's in your Wumpus instead of what's in your wallet?
It's my Wumpus, and I want it now.
How do I want to do this? I want my commander, and I want other things. So I think what I'm going to do here... No, but that's bad. I don't get my commander if I do this. You know what? This is fine. I'm going to pay 2 life to activate Hazel's ability. I'm going to tap 2 squirrels to add 2 mana. So 1, 2,
You
and
got around my goad.
3. I'm going to cast my commander.
Yep.
Chatterfang has a evade. 4 mana. I'm going to cast Toski, the Bearer of Secrets.
Can he please be Toski?
Toski, the Bearer of Secrets. Can't be countered, blue players.
Something just
Okay.
makes it feel like he's like a big toe when you call him Toski.
Old Toski.
Oh, bro's tickling my
I have a Chatterfang and a Toski.
You got it.
I'd like to go to attacks.
Yeah.
Kathleen, I'm hitting you back.
You're hitting me back?
Well, you just hit me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I take 4.
All right. So you're going to take 4, 3 which is commander damage, and whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. Then I'm going to go to my end step.
Okay.
And Hazel is going to trigger. At the beginning of your end step, create a token that's a copy of target squirrel or target token you control. If it's a squirrel, create 2 tokens. I'd like to target this squirrel.
So you're going to get 4 squirrels.
I'm going to get 4 squirrels.
Okay.
I pass.
Untap.
A lot of squirrels.
Lot of squirrels.
I'm going to go to combat. Kathleen, this looks like a lot of damage, but
Yeah.
it's not going to be that much damage. I promise. I'm going to attack you with everything. Before blocks. Sorry, I would like to pass priority if you have anything
Yeah,
before
I
blocks.
do. I have a snap that I'd like to return big
Like
chungus
Chungus.
to your
My
hand.
big chungus.
Big Chungus.
Do I want to chung it up? Yeah, maybe. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast Hydroelectric Specimen. It's a 1/4 flash. When it comes into play, I can change the target of a spell that has a single target to it. So you target my Hydroelectric
I do
friend.
get. I do. Well, I get. So okay. So I get to. So but the snap resolves, and so I get
Yes.
to untap my 2 lands.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
So we're back
Wait,
in the
this
sa-
sucks.
We're
Back
back
to
in the same
9.
place
Sorry.
in combat.
I would like to not do that, if that's okay.
All right.
So snap is still on the target.
Yeah, this goes back to my hand,
Okay.
and snap resolves. I just realized this costs mana, so I can't do my other thing.
Yeah.
And my deck, I just haven't been paying mana for anything.
2 damage?
No, I'm going to
Right.
ninjutsu this prosperous thief.
All right. Before.
So how many damage?
Well, no.
4?
I'm gonna help you out here, Kathleen. I'm gonna pay 1.
You don't want this smoke, Surge. You do not want this smoke.
Well, what's
You do it. It just makes a treasure.
It's
Can
in
we put it
German.
on the card
It's in
reader?
German.
Yeah.
It's in German. It's
Yeah,
in German.
Yeah,
it's in German.
makes a treasure.
Ben, you did that thing where you put it on the card reader, but your hand
Oh,
was
my
on
hand
top of
covered.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kathleen, you've untapped your stuff, by the way, because your snap did end up resolving. Do I want this heat table? Do I
Yeah.
want this heat? I want this heat. I'm going
Your
to.
life is going to become a nightmare.
I'm going to
Jaeger.
sacrifice 3 squirrels to give your commander -3/-3.
I should have killed you when I could have.
I'm at 20.
Okay, so this dies.
We're just here.
Kathleen takes 3, and I make a treasure token.
That's tight.
Did Kathleen get a?
I took 3 already.
Oh, so you should have a fairy from casting a spell on Wither's turn.
Yes, I do. Whoop.
Thank you, Paul.
Don't worry,
Pretty sure I took 3 already.
there'll be more Wumpus to Compass.
I love that movie. I'm going to play an underground sea. I'm going to.
Oh yeah, I guess you could have blocked with it.
I could have, but you know, life is. This is. If I forget to make my fairy.
Play a prodigy. For
Exhale.
2, 3. I'll pay
What
3
does it
mana
do?
and get a prodigy. It's currently. It's on the card reader. Comes into play with 2 counters. Beginning by upkeep, I can remove a counter from it to draw a card and has Skulk.
I see.
Also has haste. Go ahead, Ben. You got it.
So it writes down has to kill Ben Wheeler. All right, got it.
Windswept Heath.
Do you want this to be a quick game or?
I'm gonna crack it now to go grab just something that comes in untapped. I don't really care. Maybe one that doesn't take life for me, but
Planes.
Cabin's forced. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna stop shuffling because I'm gonna also be cultivating.
Yo.
Cast Cultivate. I promise.
I'll believe you.
Cast Cultivate. Just says it out loud. Doesn't tap mana or put cards in the
It's
graveyard.
amazing what you can get away
We're
with.
playing mental magic, aren't we?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll just grab the first 2 basics I find. Thanks. Great. Benjamin, if you don't mind cutting me,
Sure thing.
we'll have the planes come in, and this can go into my hand. Then, I would like to tap for 4 mana. This Arcane Signet is black. I would like to cast a card I am very excited about. Endless Whispers. This is an enchantment from 5th Dawn. Each creature has, when this creature is put into a graveyard from play, choose target opponent. That player puts that creature card from their graveyard or from the graveyard into the play under their control at end of turn.
Hell yeah.
So does nothing ever die now?
Yeah, except for tokens.
No, my squirrels!
Cool. Hunted Wumpus needs to attack.
It does, yeah.
Wait, does that when the Wumpus comes in?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Search. I'll attack you for 6.
You put it with fingers. I put it with a thumb. Thumb always beats fingers.
Does it have trample?
Nope.
Squirrel murderer.
Yep. Pass turn.
Well, I certainly have a lot of land.
Yeah, you get to choose where the creatures are going, which is kind of fun. But this is a.
It's a Reflections of Lichara. It says whenever I'm going to choose Fairy. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wish I had more creatures in my hand. But you know what I do have? Good attacks. I would like to attack Surge with... actually with a Layla. Wheeler, does that thing fly?
Nope.
No? And you're completely tapped out.
Well, I have a treasure.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack you with this Fairy Rogue, and Surge, I'm going to attack you with Tigwill and Alayla.
Both.
Both.
I take 2.
You take 2 from the Fairy Rogue.
I take 5, 3 which is commander damage, so I'm at 15.
I'm going to goad this guy,
Okay.
and I'm going to goad your commander, and Hazel you can get around. Toski, you want to attack with anyhow.
Toski. Toast.
No, no,
Please have
toast.
some.
This squirrel. This squirrel has
This
to
one
attack.
squirrel. All right.
Has to go. Go ahead.
So it was my commander and this one squirrel.
Yes.
I've represented those with beads. All right, untap, 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 untap. Draw for the turn. Land for the turn is going to be this.
Oh, it's 1 per player hit.
1 per player hit.
All right, so
Then
pick just my commander.
Chatterfang.
All right.
And
Well,
Yeah.
I never asked for this.
Okay.
Okay.
the Chatterfang must go into the red zone.
Yep. Ben, Chatterfang's coming at you. Kathleen, everything else is coming at you.
I see.
No blockies from me.
Well, I don't have any blockers right now, so I'll take.
Oh, hold on. Wheeler made a sigh like he's going to do something.
I just went.
Yeah? All right.
But you're right. I am going to do something.
All right. So no blockers before damage.
Well, you have your stupid commander,
Yeah, I do.
and you're vindictive. Yeah, draw all your cards.
All right. So Ben take 3 commander damage. Kathleen take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards because of Toski. Second main. I'm going to pay 2 mana. I'm going to cast a Nature's Lore. Search your library for forest, put it directly into play. I should put it on the card reader, thank you. I'm going to get a Surveil Duel.
As previously discussed, they're good.
They're pretty good.
They're cracked.
I know how my card works. Play this deck like 4 times a year.
Third best dual land? Third best dual land.
You think they're the 3rd best dual lands?
Yeah,
You go OG and then Rav Duel and then probably these. I'd agree with that.
I go OG fetch, then.
What do you call fetch a duel, eh?
Yeah, they're duels.
Yeah. I put them at par with Rav Duels.
Wow.
They are that good.
I'd say Rav.
At least in the Magic that we play.
I think they're better than Rav duels.
You think they're better than Rav Duels?
Yeah, Rav duels come into play on tap, but also Rav duels are just like you play them because you have to. But they're just bad.
I don't have to do anything.
They're just bad dual ends.
All right. You want to cut before I... All right.
That's
so real
right.
Trigger. I'm going to put the force into my graveyard.
You have your Wumpus and your Whispers.
Careless Wumpus.
I'm going to go to my end step. So 2 things are going to happen. First off, I'm going to have a Hazel trigger, and she's going to try and make me 4 more squirrels. And I have to go clean up. Is any responses to any of this?
Oh,
No,
man.
sir.
Guilty feet, I've got
There you go.
them. So it's one thing to pretend. I'm gonna draw a card. Draw for turn. Ooh.
Should have known better than to wump a fool.
To taste the wump that I have wumpist.
I'm ambivalent if I'm going to wump again or not.
Oh, we're gonna be
Wump,
breaking again.
wump, 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 wump.
I want to know what sound a Wumpus makes. And
I mean, it makes this sound.
DT.
Demonic Shooter?
DT. Kathleen Blue check.
I mean, I don't know. What's in it for me?
I think you know what? That's fair. You live your best life.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if I can. I'm going to see if I can not have this happen. I'm going to put an Arcane Denial on the stack. I'm going to make a Fairy Rogue because of Alayla.
Okay.
You got him. You
All
got him.
gets to draw cards.
Yeah, at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep, you're going to draw 2 cards.
So this thing got goaded.
With the sauce.
So I have to attack Ben with this, but I'll attack Kathleen with the Prodigy. And before damage, I would like to Yuriko. Back this Prodigy. Damage. This can't be,
Can't be.
because that's a 2-2, and this was a 1-2.
Right, so because it had skull.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just happening.
So Ben takes 3, Kathleen takes 1. I have 2 Yuriko triggers,
Let's
and I
see
have a
it.
Prosperous Thief trigger. This is 1 or more, right? They never let me have fun. So I get another treasure. First Yuriko trigger. Everybody takes 7.
Oh my God. Maybe I should have done something about this. I wanted Wheeler to live his best life, but I'm at 8.
And then second Yuriko trigger. Sensei's Divining Totem. Everybody takes 1.
I'm at 7. Oh, he's the problem?
Yeah.
Oh, so now he's the problem.
Do you folks want to get home on time or what? Oh, they're so bad. I'm going to play this Moth Dust Changeling.
Yep.
And I'm going to play this Ingenious Prodigy.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pass with 7 cards in hand.
Untap. Draw. Swamp.
Oh wait, sorry. At the beginning of the next upkeep,
Oh, yeah.
you draw. You're going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw a card. That's why this is sitting here on my library.
Hunted Horror.
Yo.
Kathleen, have 2 centaurs.
Oh, I love centaurs. I've already got them here.
Wheeler.
Yep.
Attacking you for 13.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to not die.
Oh, Chad has made a very good rules notice. Demonic Tutor should probably be in Ben's graveyard, not
No,
Surge.
no. That's mine now. Chat. That was my chance to get
Have
a
I
signed.
not had anything?
No,
to
that was the first thing you spelled. That was my chance to take that DT. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed.
Take 13.
I really don't want to.
I mean, you could block.
I could also cast a free spell. I'm going to Deadly Rollick and exile the Hunted Horror.
In response,
Exile.
I'm going to tap for 4. I'd like to cast Momentous Fall, targeting Hunted Horror.
That's okay.
So I'm gonna sack it, and then I draw cards equal to its power and gain life equal to its toughness.
Sick.
Before you do any of that.
Yeah. Hunted Wumpus is going to go into the bin, and I'm going to pick Surge. You can have it.
Oh my God.
You're going to get it at the end, at my end step.
Wow.
And so I'm just going to kind of...
Hunted Horror, right? Not the Wumpus?
Hunted Horror, sorry, yes. The one that was being targeted. And then I'm going to draw 7 cards and gain 7 life.
Ooh, nice.
Great.
And then I'm going to block the Wump.
Yep.
So Ingenious Prodigy has died, so that's going to go under somebody's control.
Yeah, you got to pick now.
Ben,
Yeah, all right.
get the
sick.
Prodigy.
Thanks, bud.
Did you gain your 7 as well?
I did not, sorry. Go to 36.
Incredible.
I have 3 mana, so I am going to play Flump. Flump is 0/4 defender with flying, and whenever it's dealt damage, target you and target opponent each draw a card.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Then I got a 1/1 fairy rogue coming your way next turn.
Yeah. All right. I will go to my end step. Surge, you get a Hunted Horror.
Yo,
I get this.
You know what, Ben? Have a couple of centaurs.
Thanks, pal.
You've been handing them out. If one or more tokens would be created under your control. No!
And that is...
I control the effect that's creating them, but they're not under my control.
Well,
All right.
This game!
Oh my god.
It's doing the things, and it's making me happy.
Okay, it's time for the violent
It's a
step.
duel.
Yeah.
I block.
Oh yeah. Do. Yeah. All right. I can recast her. Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
One of these fairy rogues is coming at you.
Great.
Okay. Wheeler, everything else is coming towards you.
Oh. Hey, before blocks, I'm going to give your flyer -2/2 and make a food token with Savor. Please notice. Oh, the art, it's too shiny. Please notice when this comes up,
It's a squirrel.
there is a squirrel in the art.
It's in the eye.
There it is.
You're-
Very important that you notice that.
okay, so I go to 5.
All right, I make a food token. A food token makes me another squirrel token.
I block with the Flump, and Kathleen and I get to draw a card.
And you gain a life. Or no, it doesn't have life.
Wait, why do you go to 5? She's attacking you with 2.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Except. So,
What were you at?
That was an 18.
Oh, 18. I thought you
3,
were-
6, 8, 11. Oh, 13. That's attacking Ben.
Yeah.
So I'm at 5. Yeah, I'm at 5.
Okay.
Cool.
I think I said that. And
I
then
draw a
changed
card.
that.
Oh my god. Okay, well, you know what? I've got plenty of mana. This is fine. I'm going to play an Arcane Signet. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You said
Really?
go ahead?
Yeah, I really wish I could use this Reflections
End
of
of
Littara.
turn, I'm going to give Ben this Moth Death Changeling.
Oh, right.
This card is very high on my new. On a,
It's very cool.
On like in a commander game. Damn, my board was 2 hunted friends, and it's become a bunch
You
of
have
winguses.
so many friends now.
Wingies and dingies.
Draw for the turn. Oh, that's neat. I don't know if it does anything.
Oh right, something of Wheeler's gets goaded.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Wheeler.
the sauce.
Your
If I survive.
ninja gets goaded.
Okay.
And then I didn't deal any combat damage to you, so your creatures are fine.
I'm going to cast a Realm Walker,
Cool.
naming Squirrel.
Yeah.
It's not a squirrel. Devastating.
Sorry. Too many squirrels.
I'm
Buffering
going.
squirrels.
I'm going to fetch and go down to 6.
Bold.
With a Wumpus in play, I wouldn't. I Wumpus.
You're at lethal wumping.
You could be wumped into the next dimension.
I could maybe also kill Wheeler.
Yeah.
A stiff breeze can.
He's completely tapped out and at 5.
Yeah, he's got no creature. Oh no, he's got 2 treasure.
I have 2 treasure.
Check the cat.
No.
All right. Look at the top card with a Realm Walker. That is also not what we were looking for. Jaeger.
That's what they call him.
Let's go to combat.
I block.
Do you think Wheeler's got something in hand?
No.
No?
I mean,
You have so many. You could send just this stack.
I know, but that's what I'm saying, right? I think we have to send some extras at him.
Yeah,
All right.
you have a 7/7 trampler.
if you're killing me, you better at least end this game in like 15 minutes.
I'm going to try. Wheeler,
Yeah.
I'm going to attack you with 7 squirrels.
Okay.
Kathleen, oh, this is no longer goaded. Ben, I'm attacking you for Chatterfang commander damage. And then everything else is coming at Kathleen.
Forest
I have a
walk.
response.
Okay, I've declared my attacks.
Okay, well, basically, it's got to play during the declare attackers. It's the misleading signpost.
Ooh, this is a fun
Oh,
one.
thank God.
So I get to make a fairy because I've cast something during my turn, so I get a blocker, which is very handy. And it says, when it enters the battlefield during the declare attacker step, you may reselect which player or permanent target attacking creature is attacking.
So I'm swinging it with everything.
Okay, so what is your biggest thing?
I have a 7/7, I have 7 1/1s, and I have a bunch of other people doing other things.
All right, well, the 7/7's coming towards me, right?
Chatterfang was going at Ben.
Yep.
The tokens were going at Wheeler.
Yeah, this is
and
all
then
fine.
everything else was going at
Correct, yeah. So I would like to...
you let me know how you'd like to readjust
I
these.
would like to readjust these. So the 7/7 is going towards Ben Ulmer rather than Kathleen DeVere. And then
Is it every attacker or just one attacker?
it says you may reselect which player or permanent attacking creature is attacking. So it is one creature
Okay.
that I can do, and then it's a mana rock after that.
Sure. All right. Anybody else have any other effects before blockers?
Nope.
I will chump Hazel of the Rot Bloom with this fairy.
I'm going to put these 2 3/3 Pro Black
Sick. Oh my god.
and the flump.
Yeah. And the flump.
Yeah, so you can kill the flump if you want. But I will take 3 because Chatterfang is Forest Walk. So
All right, Wheeler.
the best part is it doesn't die. Actually, here, you know what? I'll put the Moth Death Changeling.
Yeah, there you go.
Like I'll go like this.
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to damage. Wheeler dies.
Yeah.
Ben, these will...
So Hunted Horror gets completely eaten and dies.
I'll kill the 1/1.
Yeah, and then I'll take 3 from Chatterfang.
Okay, this is going to go to a graveyard. Put it under the token there. That dies. Kathleen is going to take
That's
3.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw 10 cards.
Cool. Who would you like the Wumpus or the Hunted Horror to go to?
Ooh. Oh God. Oh God. Oh Lord. Who do I want it to go to?
And you've got 2 legal options.
Yeah. You know what? Kathleen can have it.
Sure.
So Hunted Horror this comes into play. Ben, put 2 centaur creatures under.
Did you have 2? I thought at one point you had 2 centaurs.
Well, they're still.
Oh,
on the
they're still in
board.
play. All right, man. This hunt,
I got some.
this boy's getting hunted.
How
All
do you have
right.
centaurs?
Thank you.
Sorry, give me a second here, friends. I have access to. I've played a land for the turn.
I always think about this being my deck because I don't even have to unsleeve it
This is
after
very
we're
funny.
done.
Yeah.
Just put it back in its box.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna cast an Honored Dray Leader.
Cool.
So Honored Dray Leader is a 1/1 squirrel warrior with trample. When it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each other squirrel and/or food that you control.
Dang.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Wow. 3 mana, 11 with trample. Pretty cool.
Is that in play?
This is in play.
So 12.
12. Then I'm going to go to my end step, and Hazel is going to target a token. I'm going to make 4 squirrels.
Sick.
Terrifying.
I'm going to go to cleanup, and I'm going to discard a Daggerfang Duo, a land, a Treetop Sentries, a Patriarch's Bidding, a Ravenous Squirrel, and a Curious Forager.
Cool. All right. I will untap. Draw.
This gets bigger. Plus 4
Whenever
squirrels.
another squirrel enters play under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's a 16/16 with trample.
I will play a Savage Lands tapped.
It's a big squirrel.
It's a big
Big
squirrel. Oh, the chuckle. The chuckle is real. So I gave Kathleen. Oh, Kathleen gave you the centaurs.
Yeah, I figured you'd be getting your own tokens and stuff.
I mean, I've never once been chosen, Kathleen, and it's
You're
honestly.
making a lot of squirrels.
Honestly, it's a little bit hurtful.
I
you
don't
have a
think you get
16,
it.
16.
You are the bad guy here.
No, I'm sorry, you have a 17, 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think that Ben's going to appreciate the centaurs more.
I like them.
You know what? That's valid.
I will tap for 5.
Strong arms.
I'm going to play Grothama, All Devouring.
Oh,
They are a 10/8 for 5 that has other creatures have, whenever this creature attacks, you may have it fight Grothama All Devouring. When Grothama leaves the battlefield, each player draws cards equal to the amount of damage dealt to Grothama this turn by sources they control.
ooh, fun. So
So basically, whenever one of your creatures attacks, you can have it fight this guy instead.
Oh.
And then if he leaves the battlefield, you draw a card. Each
This is
player
the-
will draw. This is the inspiration
This
for
is
this
the
deck.
spiritual leader, and it keeps coming back because of your enchantment
Yeah.
too. Oh, that's
This is
so
the inspiration
funny.
for the
Oh my
deck.
god,
yeah.
I could fight it with Tegwell because
Yeah.
he's got Death Touch.
Yeah.
And we could all get a lot of cards.
Well,
Now,
you would
keep in
get
mind,
to.
Yeah, keep in mind that fight does mean symmetrical, right? It's not punch.
Yeah.
So all your creatures are getting hit for 10 every time you do that.
Yes.
Yep. Great. I would like to go to combat.
Seems good.
Surge.
Yeah.
I'm coming at you with this Wumpy. Oh, wait. I'm coming at you with the Wumpy.
Oh yeah.
And 2 centaurs. They are all fighting Grolthama.
Hell yeah.
So they're going to die. So will Grolthama. I'm going to draw 9, 12 cards. And these 2 are both going to go into play under Surge's control.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Grothama
At
was
the end
expecting
step.
the
At the end
attack.
step.
Yeah. Oh.
Each player draws cards equal to the amount of. Oh my god.
Wait, each?
They dealt.
Oh no, they dealt though. Yeah.
Okay.
So Ben did all the damage, so he gets to
Okay.
draw all the cards.
I was very confused. I'm like, I need to read this card again.
Yeah.
It's because he's from Battle Bond, so it's like if you're because
Yeah,
your teammate
Okay.
also did it.
He wasn't expecting the attack from behind.
Ben, I love your deck.
Thank you.
It's so fun.
Great. So I have drawn 12 cards. I have 4 mana. I am going to cast. The only blue card in my deck, I think. There's only one blue card in my deck. It is Noble Benefactor. Noble Benefactor is a 2/2 for 3 that says when they're put into the graveyard from play, everybody gets to Demonic Tutor.
All right.
This deck is so fun.
Thank you.
Dude! All right.
Great. End step. Here
Yeah.
you go, buddy.
All right. So Hunty Wumpy Trigger.
Yeah, so we get to put a creature into
I
play.
wish.
Was it just opponents?
Yep.
Oh no! Yeah, all right. So Kathleen has no creature, okay. And Ben?
I am going to play a Hunted Dragon. When it comes into play, Kathleen's going to get 2 or 3 2/2 first strike knights.
Good lord,
See,
okay.
Kathleen, you do get something.
I've been honestly treated very generously this game.
And I have to very much go to.
All right, okay.
Okay, so this is you're
Yeah.
done?
Yeah, I'm just going to clean up.
Okay. Hee hee. Do you still have that flump, Ben?
Yep,
Oh heck yeah.
I'm flump rich.
Okay. I'm going to play this Bajuka Bog and
No!
get rid of Surge's Graveyard.
Yeah, I do have things I care about. I'm glad I got rid of this Patriarch's Bidding, honestly. All right, my graveyard is gone. 4 mana.
And I'm gonna play a Distant Melody I'm gonna choose
I'm going to
Fairy.
knock up like a ham sandwich.
Actually, or
Draw a card for each permanent you control of the chosen type. You have 4 fairies. Wait, does that make all of your creatures fairies?
no.
Okay.
It allows me to duplicate, but
Okay.
I'm gonna choose Fairy because I have more fairies than anything else.
Yeah.
So much land.
Blammo.
I'm gonna play not that it really matters, but I'll leave my stuff around. I'm gonna play Italian's Messenger, which is finally a fairy. I'm gonna put it on the thing. But I'm gonna copy it because of Reflections of Lajara. So, but let's just read it out. It says, whenever you attack with with 1 or more fairies, draw a card, then discard a card. When you discard a card this way, put a +1/+1 counter on target fairy you control.
So you're playing not Italian messenger.
Italian messenger.
Yeah, so
Muscusi.
So I've got to attack with fairies, but basically what it says is that when I attack, I can draw a card and then discard a card, and then I can put a +1/+1 counter on target fairy I control, which I believe means that I get to do this sort of like on the attack trigger.
Weird little shenanigans.
Yeah, it's some weird little shenanigans. So things are slightly bigger and slightly scarier. Serge, how many flying blockers do you have?
0. One thing, your Bajuka Bog is tapped.
Yes, my Bajuka Bog is tapped.
And I am at
Because
6
I played it.
life.
Yes, and I would like to go home because it's 7:42. So it is time to declare some attacks because Tegwell says my other fairies are large.
Balarge. Balarge
Hi,
troll.
Bob Lorge here.
Bob Lorge, I'm going to Surge. I'm going to declare attack at you. I'm going to declare attacks at you with these wonderful flying things. 2 triggers on Talion's messengers, and I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Well, one at a time, sorry. You draw
Okay.
one and you discard one.
Boop. So discard the swamp. I draw another card, and then I put a +1/+1 counter on target fairy I control.
You're just going in with those 4?
Well, no, I should attack with other things. So hold up. I'm trying to do this fast, and I don't play well when I play fast.
That's okay. We're not under a time crunch. Everyone's keeps saying we got to go home soon, but we still have 20 minutes on the stream.
That's true.
We're chilling.
We'll say this other one is the one I'm going to discard because I've already looked at it. So, but I should do more attacks.
I think Surge also has mana enough to start killing things with.
I have
Yeah.
Tusky.
Yeah, you do. All right.
I assume Chatterfang.
I have Chatterfang.
So you can just kill some of these fairies that are attacking you. But attacking on the ground isn't good because you have this 10/8.
I have blockers on the ground
You
forever.
have blockers on the ground.
I have blockers
forever.
on the ground forever.
Well, then I just declare. Well, this is technically lethal for you, I suppose. You could kill Tegwell, and there's only so much I can do.
These guys have haste too.
Do they?
From
All creatures have
everything
haste.
has haste.
I forgot everything has haste.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Surge.
Hi.
2 more flyers coming in the air at you.
Interesting.
I'll block with this dude that lets us DT.
Yeah, that sounds great. It's a 2/2.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll attack you with this. I'll attack you with
2/2 first strike.
with 2 2/2 first strikes, and then you can block with flump with the other one.
Sure.
Okay, you have 2 Italian messenger triggers.
I have 2 Italian messenger triggers. I'm going to put a counter. The first one, I'm going to put a counter on Tal. Because how does Chatterfang work? What do you have to do to kill something?
I pay X and sacrifice any number of squirrels, and I give that creature -X equals the number of squirrels.
Oh God. Okay. So how? But
I have
well,
2 black mana, so I can evaporate 2 creatures.
you can evaporate 2 creatures. But if okay, so you can't even actually kill Tegwell because he's a 3.
I have so many squirrels.
Right. Oh, because it's just number of squirrels.
Yeah, I sacrifice any number of squirrels, and I give the creature -X equal to the number of squirrels.
Worth noting it's +X, -X, just as a note.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh.
So you can pump your own creatures if you
God,
wanted
I have
to.
a nuclear missile coming here with this badger squirrel, eh?
Well, I'm going to put my counters like this. I've drawn my cards and discarded my cards.
Badger?
Isn't this a badger? Oh, it's a squirrel warrior. I mean, look at the art on this thing. It kind of looks like a badger or a raccoon or something like that. Is such a thick squirrel, man. No?
He looks like a squirrel.
Like
to
a
me.
squirrel.
All right. One other question. Why should this be 1+1 counter or 3+1+1 counters?
That should be 1
Okay.
1+1 counters.
All right.
Those are my attacks. I'm trying to attack you for lethal to move the game
I understand. I understand. I have no blocks. Ben, do you have any blocks?
Yeah, so I will block one of the 2/2s with this 2/2 and then the other with this flump.
Haha, you've activated my trap card. They have first strike.
Yeah.
When it dies, I get to DT before combat damage.
Oh, that's true.
along. Okay.
I don't know if I have an answer, but
Okay.
Well, I get to DT as well, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
grab a
gets-
counter
oh
spell.
crap! Oh no! Oh buckets!
So I will put this in the going somewhere zone. We'll say that it is going to search. If he lives.
What if I used it to find my own DT? What then?
You'd be dead.
You don't even have to reveal it. It's demonic tutor, just goes right in your hand.
And then what happens when Flump gets hit?
The person who hit it gets to draw a card with me.
The person who hit it.
Yeah.
Yep. This card was a infinite combo with Orcish Bowmasters.
Oh right, they just ping it over and over and over. Draw the whole deck. So I'm looking at how much damage?
1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I'm sorry. These guys get +1/+1 because of Tegwell.
Yeah.
2, 4, 8, 10, 12, 15.
Oh, it is
Oh,
target
no,
opponent.
sorry. 14. No, 15, because he's got a counter on
Yeah,
him.
it's 15.
All right, first things first.
I can math.
Which one's your lord?
Tegwell.
Tegwall, and it has 3 toughness.
4 toughness.
All right, I'm going to pay a black. I'm going to sacrifice 4 tapped squirrels.
So that'll shrink the amount of mana damage you're taking pretty significantly.
Yeah, I'm going to give it -4/-4.
Okay, he's going into the going to somewhere else
So
zone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to pay 2 mana and sacrifice a food token to gain 3 life. I'm paying 1 life by tapping the Nurturing Peatland. So if it's 7 damage, I go to 1.
Yes.
He lives.
Yeah, because
Look like 7.
because it does look like 7. I mean, attacking on the ground wasn't going to do anything. So
No. Surge goes to 1.
Surge goes to 1.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay. So after all of those attacks,
Did you tutor for a bump in the night?
How impossibly sick
I
would that
wish-
be?
I don't think I have any direct sources of damage.
Oh, we each
in
get a
this.
draw card, though.
Oh, we do get to draw a card.
I don't know if it matters. I think Surge might have us dead.
Yeah, that's probably fine. You know what? What I want is probably just lots of dudes. So I'm going to cast this Archmage of Echoes. It's a flying ward 2, and I get a second one because of the reflections of
Yeah.
Wajara. So that's
You
another.
cast a fairy. Copy it again. Oh, that's so funny.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing. Well, if I live, I get to do
Yeah,
double
yeah, yeah.
copies. So. Tegwell. Ben, you can have Tegwell.
Great. Here's the noble benefactor, Surge.
Oh, thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
a noble benefactor.
He's a noble guy. All right, untappity. I cannot tap the Nurturing Peatland or I die.
But what a way to go out.
I have 7.
What a way to go out.
I have 7 squirrels total. All right, draw for the turn. My land for the turn, I DT'd for this, is a Gaia's Cradle.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm going to pay 3 mana. And I'm going to try and cast a Jaheira, the Friend of the Forest.
Yeah. Token stat for mana. Oh. That's a lot of mana, bro.
It's a lot of mana, bro.
Can you kill us both this turn?
I'm going to try, but it depends if you have the counterspell or not.
I am tapped out.
Okay.
'Cause I
You
wanted-
might have a Force of Will or whatever.
Nah.
So I currently have 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16 creatures. I've got 16 mana floating. Then I'm going to tap 7 tokens to float a total of 23 mana. 23, 24, 25, 26. Genesis Wave X is 23.
It's pretty cool. So you get to reveal 23.
I get to reveal the top 23 cards.
Yep.
For every permanent card I reveal that's CMC 23 or less, I get to put it directly into play.
Do you want to borrow this to reveal it? You got some room?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Let's
12,
resolve it.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
I
20,
picked the
21,
wrong land.
22, 23.
I didn't know I'd be demonic tutoring, but
All right, so land, squirrel nest, command tower, demonic tower is a miss, 3 visits a miss. Land, cavernous soul naming squirrel, land, chatterstorm is a miss, scurry of squirrels, old gnawbone, windswept heath, arcane. Oh my God, scory oak range tournament. This misses doubling season. So I got a bunch of tokens, and then I cast Valley Rot Collar. So whenever it attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of squirrels that I control.
You did it, buddy. Good job.
squirrels!
Squirrels!
Good job.
God, I squirreled so hard.
Yep.
Squirrels!
Make sure everybody gets their wumpuses back.
One pie.
Oh yes. Check your sleeves. Make sure all the cards came back.
Yeah,
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Old Gnawbone?
Old Gnawbone.
It's not a squirrel.
Dude.
It's like his mascot.
Hold on.
No. I know what the card does. You don't need. No. That's not a squirrel.
So that's why I thought this deck was a 3. Because it synergizes with Chatterfang so busted, it makes so many squirrels. Just because of that one interaction, I gave myself a pass on Old Gnawbone.
But all the other powerful cards are.
Our
Well,
squirrels.
there's a squirrel on Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Old Gnawbone gets a pass just
Yeah.
because. So actually, the interaction and inclusion specifically of Old Gnawbone was at Vegas last year. Mm-hmm. I sat down to play a game of Commander, and I don't typically bring a Commander deck with me when I go to con, so I asked somebody to borrow it, and I piloted their Chatterfang deck.
Yeah.
And that's when I kind of fell in love with this the whole time. And they had Old Gnawbone in theirs, and I was like, I have to live the dream.
Yeah.
I have to live the dream of Old Gnawbone while Chatterfang is in play.
Okay, I will vouch for Surge. There's a lot of terrible cards, and there are a lot of terrible cards in this deck.
Yeah.
You miraculously drew the good ones a lot. There's like a card that is like 13th pick and limited in here.
Oh, the Orator. Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
Yeah. Like, right? Like,
There are some cards in here that are in here
Dude,
because
the
they
fact
have
that
a squirrel on
the
them.
fact that it's to hand is so wacky to me.
all right,
Well, that was fun, y'all.
the big one we have to show. The big one, because people were clamoring for this.
Are you playing clams?
Who's people?
All right, so we had
Surge is clamoring
had
to
this.
show
Yes.
off his deck.
This is a big one, right? Instead of Overrun, we're running this one.
Oh, thank
And
you.
of course. Oh, where's my. I thought you. The Might of Oaks.
The Might of Oaks.
I did not see it in this pile.
Surge forgot to put Might of Oaks.
Did you
in
forget
the
to
deck.
put Might of Oaks in your
It's absolutely in the deck. I saw it earlier.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And the Might of Oaks.
Big squirrel.
Big squirrel.
Whirl.
Yeah, no hoof, no overrun, right? Like a lot of those finishers. Yeah, it's.
Because that would have been too powerful.
Didn't have a squirrel on it. What if you altered an overrun so it had a picture of a squirrel on
That's
it?
the thing. Any card can be a squirrel card if you draw on it.
There's got to be a secret layer with it, with a squirrel.
I
on
didn't.
it, right?
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the power of a secret layer.
So what
Yeah.
have we learned here from the brackets, our bracket playoff?
That in the end, the only thing that really matters is that you're having fun with friends.
That's right.
I mean, that's very, very, very valid.
I think every deck got to do cool and impactful things, and I think with slightly different draws, any deck probably had a chance of winning. You know?
I was gonna win next turn.
Yeah.
Wait, did you have it?
So one card that I didn't get to show off, that is sort of my doofus finisher in that, is Nessian Boar. Which is a, I don't know if Paul is able to just bring it up, if I can find it quicker.
It's big.
Nessian Boar is a 5-mana 10/6 that makes everything have to block it when it attacks.
yeah.
And when it's blocked by a creature, the creature's controller draws a card. So if Kathleen had killed you, which I thought was going to happen,
It was pretty close.
yeah, I was going to swing at Kathleen with this boar. All of her leftover blockers would have to block
it.
that, and the rest of it, the last other creature I had was a hunted bone brute, which is a 6/2. It would have been exactly 18 damage, and that would end. So you know what? That was a lot of fun.
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much. If you were like, man, I actually kind of feel like I want to put together some of these decks. I want to I did not know I wanted to make a Monster Hunter themed deck, but now that I've seen what a hunted Wumpus can do, I want it for my table. Why
It
not?
didn't do much.
I think it did a lot for this game. It was, fun.
very fun. Yeah.
But if you want to build with Endless Whispers now, says Megados X. So I have good news for you about where you can do that. You can go to Card Kingdom. And you can use our affiliate code /LRR, and it lets them know that we sent you, and you can buy whatever you want. If you want, like, I'm not here to tell you
world's
what
your
to do
oyster.
or judge you or whatever. Put together your own Wumpus deck or don't. And hey, if you're thinking, gosh, now I need sleeves for my Wumpus deck, good news. LRRMTG 5 gets you a 5% discount on Dragon Shield sleeves, which we all use here, even though it's not that Beige forces us to it and threatens to hit us when the lights go out. It's nothing like that. I
This
don't
is
know
not
why.
a cry for help.
No, I don't know why we're putting these vibes out there. Honestly, it's such a lie. But also that you can support us at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, and we truly appreciate it. You can also leave comments below. You can do a super like on YouTube. There's all these things. And if you're still like, gosh, I wish to give you money, but I need to get physical goods in exchange for that, I have good news for you. We are having a sale at our store. We're moving warehouses, and that means the savings are being passed on to you, so we don't have to be passing all these new things on to the new location. So please go check it out if you want anything for cheap. Literally, it's never been cheaper. And if you're thinking, well, I don't want to buy anything or pay anything, but I do want to watch some high-quality Magic content with Loading Ready Run, but also maybe I want to feel like I'm also playing Commander at home, good news.
Excellent segue.
Wow, we have exactly that. What a niche thing.
I thought of this and then was like, I'll remember it till the end of the stream. It's okay. We're having a pre-release for Tarkir Dragonstorm. We have Brian Kibler and Olivia Gobert-Hicks. They are coming up here. We are so excited to have them. We've got many rounds. The guests are going to be playing a lot. We are going to be playing a little less, but we'll still be table friending and hanging out. And it's going to be some really fun, cool Magic going back to, I don't know, I'm super pumped to go back to Tarkir. How are you feeling about it, Ben?
Very. It's my favorite plane.
Really?
Yeah, it's where I really got into Magic.
This is me popping off for Ravnica, but it's you for Tarkir.
I love Tarkir. I mean, like there are like lots of awesome planes, but Tarkir is where the Cons was where I first started really playing Magic. So it's got a near and dear spot in my heart.
You know what? I remember this limited environment very fondly. So I'm super excited for this. Wheeler, how are you feeling about our upcoming PPR?
I love Mantis Rider.
Great. Serge, how do you feel about our upcoming PPR?
Morph is one of the mechanics that I have struggled with in Limited more than any other thing, so I've been scarred of Mirrodin by Tarkir, but...
Well, good news.
I don't, Morph's not... I mean, is it?
There's
We
no
don't know.
face
There's
down.
no- there's
well,
no-
there's no morph in this set.
No, there you go. So Serge, your fears are misplaced, your anxiety is misjudged.
No, thank God.
Well, on that bombshell, thanks everybody for joining us.
Bye.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.